All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be having a lovely, lovely game tonight. For those of you that have joined us a little bit early, I know that we've got approximately about 8 minutes before the tournament's supposed to be underway. It looks like the teams are already getting sorted into their appropriate Discord lobbies. So we are just kind of hanging out and waiting for things to get rocking and rolling. We are going to have a few other people. So we're going to have multiple games going on at the same time. And we'll do a recap of this in a bit for those of us that will be joining us later. Excuse me, I got a beverage here. And I'll probably need to get some water in a moment just to make sure. Hey, what's up, Chibi? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're ready. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We are hosting a tournament, and I'm quite excited to hear it all go down. So. We've got a, oh Lord, what are we playing? So what it is we've got some League of Legends going on tonight. And it is a private tournament. In one moment, go ahead and grabbing some waters real quick so that I'm ready to go. But it'll be a League of Legends tournament that we've got going on tonight for a private Discord server. And it is being sponsored by one of the admins for that Discord server. So, I don't know how many teams yet. I think I know we've got at least 4, maybe up to 8 teams playing in the tournament tonight. So, look forward to some games. There are actually prizes being issued out as well. So, that's always fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We've got a whole bunch of people. I mean, the server is just popping. So what we're gonna have, it's gonna be a little awkward because League of Legends doesn't really want you to have like multiple things up at the same time. So what we're going to do to try to cheat is in the Discord of the server, they're going to have some of the people streaming the other games, and we're going to try to rotate through all the games as they play and try to get in on some of this action they've got going on. That's the plan, at least. Of course, anybody that knows me knows that plans rarely go as expected, but you know, hey, we can always try, and that's what we do here. We try. So I'm a bit excited, though. I play with some of these people quite a bit. Unfortunately, I am not near their skill level, so I am actually not eligible for this tournament. But that's okay, because I would much rather be the guy talking smack about everybody else than the one who has to play. So no stress for me, and I get to have a good time. So that's what we got going on. Oops, that's the wrong button. I'm pressing things. But I'm glad you could join us, Chibi. I was sitting here thinking I started a little earlier. We technically, they're prepping. The tournament's not supposed to start technically till 7:30, so we're starting the stream a little bit early. But of course, it's not like I'm not known for having my fair share of technical difficulties. Hey, Ember, how's it going? Glad you could join us. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit, just a hair. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure my audio balances are all set and good. We've even moved my keyboard because I won't really need it that much since I'm not playing, this will be a little weird. This is a bit of a different format than I've done because normally I'm playing a game for y'all and streaming and playing at the same time. But in this case, I am just doing announcing, and I am more than a little excited. I won't deny that. Been taunting them already. Let me tell you, they were playing games. So people were doing some warm-up matches, and they could not handle the duck puns. It was real. And somebody and I almost got into a fight because they had a pet duck and they gave it away, and I was like, how could you possibly do that? How can you possibly give up a sweet, adorable little duck? Oh, I know, right? It's fantastic. You know, honestly, we should have put your name at least in the corner, something like that, Ember. Hopefully some other people from the Discord server who are not actually playing in the game will come and join us, because that would be fantastic. I'm actually going to send the link out. Dun, dun, dun. Give me just a moment here, everybody. There we go. And this way, I mean, we've got about, let's see. Let me go take a peek here inside their lobbies. Let me count up. All right, there's one team set up there. Somebody is actually in this Discord with me. But we are live, and I see. Ooh,
oh gosh. My god!
The list is going. The list is going. So let's see. Who all do we have here? Oh my gosh. So Levi, man, I see you here hanging out here in the call with me. Do you know about how many players we've got in the tournament tonight? Oh, I see so many muted mics. It is apparently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably at least about 20 players. So I say 4 teams.
Well, yeah, there are currently 20 players in that lobby.
And I know there are a few players that they've actually got enough people that they have a bye going on, and so some of the teams will be sitting out the first round of matches, and I know some of them aren't going to actually be. Hey, Vui, welcome. What's with that? You don't like what? What is it? Is it my quackus? You don't like my who? Oh my God! In the background, that is Levi, man. He is one of the people here from the server, who popped into. I don't know actually.
Levi.
Oh no! You're oh now discount announcer. I'm sorry, that's his name now. Discount announcer. I believe he will be joining me in streaming some of the games tonight, so that we can access all of the different games without me having to exit out of each one and start spectator mode all over again. But yeah, so we're just kind of waiting on the players to get together. Like I said, we started a little bit early. Wanted to make sure all the technical difficulties were out of the way, and hopefully that's still the case. What's with the broken hearts? Remember what's going on there? Who broke your heart? I don't think anybody broke your heart here. We've got some people in the chat already here. My announcer friend. They are getting ready to watch what's going down. So, do you know how many in total we're expected to have tonight? Is it simply 4 teams, or are there more teams than that?
I believe there's 6.
Ooh, 6 teams. Okay, so we've got a little bit more going on. That explains the buys. I figured we had to have some oddballs out there. Otherwise, we wouldn't need the buys. But we're looking forward to seeing what's going on here. I'm getting Discord messages. What do we have here? I'm not entirely sure to answer that question that I got in the Discord just now. Let's see.
Do you know what I'm referring to? Like, no, not slides. Oh my God, what are they called?
Graphs, charts.
No, not like I mean like the generic pictures, like when like Google doctor and it's just like a clearly staged photo of someone named doctor.
Oh,
Like,
memes?
No, like that looks very generic. Like they use in like a company poster.
Oh, you're talking about clip art.
No, not clip art. There's something else.
Oh my gosh, I've got guys. I don't know what's going on here. You're working at no one here did. Oh well, why? If no one here broke your heart, Ember, why are you giving us broken hearts? Yeah, I've got no idea. I can't help you there, my friend. I am totally lost. I'll be honest. Do you know where he's planning to keep us hidden? By the way, are we just going to be chilling in the solo duo chat, or is he gonna?
I think he'll tell us.
Okay. I figured he wanted to put us in a lock lobby somewhere, especially because once we get this rocking and rolling, I've got to get you guys streaming the game so I can do pop-out windows, because that's how I'm going to be able to rotate through these relatively smoothly, at least. I mean, once again...
Stock images.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I got you. I'm not going to lie. I never would have... Like, I know the words, and I know what you're talking about. I never would have guessed that in a million years. That's what you're referring to, though, just because it's not what came to my mind. Not at all.
No problem. I found the image I want.
Oh no! Why does that terrify me just a little bit? By the way, have you seen the? Have you looked at the stream? Have you seen the animations? Ember Fox, she's got her own channel on Facebook. She does a lot of art and stuff. She made my little animations that we use for the stream. Just a shout out there for anyone who doesn't already know.
I got the image I wanted.
Oh Lord, let's see what he's got. Are you sending it to me? Is that what the plan is here?
No, let me my Discord him.
Oh Lord, what? He's got. Y'all can't see this, but he's literally just grabbed the most generic like guy with a headset talking into it. Are you making fun of us? Is that what's going on? We're making fun of the announcers here.
No.
He's getting to the RP. That's what he's doing. He's preparing to role play it out. Which I mean, technically, that's really all we do. But. Oh, I need it 1 second. I'll be right back.
There we go. Now I'm the perfect announcer. There we go. Oh, hold on. I know how to make it better. Okay, I got a lot planned for this joke, and I'm
All right,
carrying
I'm
it
back.
over.
But I had something I was going to say and I totally forgot. Oh, wait,
Perfectly
why is
understandable.
my Discord needs to be over here? All right. But yeah, so I'm gonna do pop out windows for each of the Discord streams so that tab out of League, and because League doesn't like getting tabbed out of, take a second to load. But then all the windows will be behind it when I tab out, so it'll just immediately pull up one of the next games. So that's my plan for tonight, at least. You guys obviously will still have control of the cameras and whatnot, but I think those dynamic cameras seem to do fairly well. And there's a lot of keyboard commands you can use in spectator mode to pull up the different stats and stuff. But I've got a lot of stuff set up already, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this goes. Just waiting on our event host to. I'm peeking in on his stream right now that he's doing for the other players, preparing for the tournament. He's got this whole little bracket system set up. He's quite proud of it. I've seen some bits and pieces of it. Breathe. No, there is no breathing. I'm announcing there's no breathing now. That's how that goes. Like once you
Who
start,
are you
it's just
talking
one-
to?
The stream. We've got people watching the stream right now.
Oh, you're on Twitch.
No, YouTube.
Oh boy, send me that. I'm gonna join in on that. I want to see what's going on.
Yeah. It's I posted it in the leak chat, so it's live there. If you just scroll down to the bottom of the leak chat, it's right there.
Oh dang, really? Okay, well,
This man just thought I was.
I'm gonna take this
rambling
seriously
on to
now because
myself.
I know people are actually watching.
Yeah, you thought I was just talking to myself. I mean, I know I'm a little crazy, but gosh, people, can y'all believe that? This man thought I was just talking to the wind here.
I mean,
Actually, my chat sees enough of my videos; they would totally believe that. If anyone saw the art stream yesterday, they would know that I get a little
Random.
crazy.
Random. How dare you?
Random chibi. Oh, he was. Pumpkin was very confused.
Oh, how does a McDonald's employee's hat look like?
It's got just golden arches on it. Pumpkin actually was here. I think some of y'all know that I was playing in one of the tournaments that they had. It was like no prizes or anything. We were just playing for fun, and we got Pumpkin and our team got absolutely stomped, and so the game ended early, and we were watching the other game, and I think was it you, Pumpkin, or somebody else said something about, man, I wish I had a shoutcaster right now, and that's how I've ended up.
That was me.
Yeah, and that's how I ended up here. Essentially, is Pumpkin? I think was the one freaking out. He was so excited. I got real into it. Pumpkin will tell you I did not breathe during that whole 15 minutes left of that game.
Okay.
No, Chibi's like, don't take it seriously. Look, we take everything so very not. I mean, my lumberjack is swinging his hips in the background, so nonchalant. You think we're gonna take anything seriously here? We don't. But we have fun, nonetheless.
Oh,
I mean,
wait, I saved this correctly.
You okay there? You having problems, Pumpkin?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to save something for a joke, and it is currently failing right now. But don't worry, keep doing your announcer thing.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we're good. Like I said, we're just where my music? Where's my music not playing thoroughly? Here, let's do this. My music keeps cutting out.
There we go. Yeah, there.
I just realized this whole time my music hadn't been playing. That's okay. We got it fixed now.
There we go. I fixed it. Now my name makes sense.
Let's go look. Let's see what he's done with his name now, everybody. McDonald's announcer. He's the guy you meet at the drive-thru. Man, you whipped that together pretty quick.
Oh,
yeah, he's air
thrusted. Just draw a square and then an M.
Trying to make babies with the air. Nah, he's just waiting for somebody to come by. He's just showing off his moves, you know. Bumpkin, have you tuned into the stream yet to see the art?
Yeah.
Fucking, I love it. Ember Foxling made that stuff for me, and it's absolutely fantastic. I've got some for intermissions and end stream too. It's fantastic. I'm waiting on Levi here. He's he's in charge of this rodeo, and I don't know where's he gone. Where's he hiding? I'm gonna hunt him down.
I shall find him.
Oh, the teams are divvying up. Yep, we've got Team 6.
He's currently in Team 1.
In
tournaments. Okay. Go down the tournament. He's currently in Team 1 with In and Stuff, Anakin Skywalker.
I don't want to pop in there just in case they're talking about something, you know. So I'm gonna hang out here, but I'm just making sure to keep tabs on him. Don't want him to forget about us. You know, he did have me set this all up and everything. Not that I mind. Like I said, I have fun with this. We got a little music playing now. I still don't know what the copyright strike was for the other night, but we'll find out. I sent them the list, and it's like nothing that you said was on there was on there. So it's like y'all got something mixed up. Y'all need to go check your systems again. So how's everybody doing tonight? I've been absolutely talking nonstop for how many minutes we've been live? Well, I've technically had this thing running for 30 minutes, so I can't say that, but
about 17 minutes, give or take.
Would be awkward. What would be awkward? Just him just you pop out of the woods, you've gotten a little lost, you're trying to find your way home, and you see this man staring at you from across the lake, smiling, just slowly thrusting his hips. He walks towards you, but he never stops that slow, gentle thrust the whole way through. Probably talk too much.
Grumpy, do you know, are we just coin flipping, or whose team on who's first pick, who's second pick?
I have no idea. I'm just announcing. I'm just an announcer.
Okay, I'm trying to find Levi. I can't.
Oh, he's in tournament. Oh, never mind. He moved. He is currently in Team 3 in the tournament section.
Now go over there and hunt him down. Oh, there goes Vui. Woo! All right, Vui was actually in the YouTube chat just a moment ago. Yeah, you're right. We do talk about butts a lot on stream, but that's why Ember made me the lovely logo that she did. My lumberjack with the butts thought bubble. Pumpkin, you can see that. That's what I've got for my Discord icon. Since this isn't really my show here, I won't go into detail about that story because, man, I'm surprised that story didn't get me a strike or something. That was on Twitch too, and they're a lot more strict about that stuff. So, Twitch is oof.
It's an odd place. Chaotic and odd place.
Well, let's see. Is he still hiding out in 3? Okay, he must be giving each team the rundown as far as who's taking the buys and who's playing who. Excuse me. Got a little bit up there. All right. And so with let's see. We've got 6 teams here, but we've got 2 of them taking a buy, so that means we're gonna have 2 games running. So I'm just trying to make sure we've got enough people here, and I didn't need to call in some backup or something. You yell, "I'm married," and run. I mean, you know, that's an appropriate response, I suppose, to hip thrusting lumberjack. I could make so many comments, but I'm just gonna leave it be at that. We're here, not necessarily concerned about keeping it kid friendly too much, because I know plenty of this people of the server curse every now and then. But I do want to try to keep it. It is technically a family friendly server, so I'm going to try to keep things somewhat tame in the stream today. Which for some of you, I know will be absolutely shocking, because nothing I've ever done has been family friendly. That's for sure. But you know, I'm going to try to be considerate here.
If you see someone with the name Ming, do not join that chat, because that chat will be terrible.
Well, luckily we won't be bouncing around the chat, so I don't have to worry too much about that. But let's see, we've got Skywalker. Oh, Skywalker's on his phone in Discord. Skywalker's playing in the tournament tonight, isn't he?
I'm not sure on that, but I believe he is.
I'm a bit shocked that I don't see him on already. I see we've got Poro on. We've got a lot of people on here that have Star Wars themed names, everybody. So just be prepared to hear a lot, of that. Those of y'all that are on my server, Skywalker is Duckwalker. If y'all haven't put 2 and 2 together, so they're the same person. Because we had that lovely little bit where I was bored and changed everybody's name to duck themed, except for Dancing Embers. I had nothing to do with that dancing. If you're watching the stream, that was all Derry. You have fake wedding rings for that reason, Ember. You've got a real problem keeping those wolves off you, huh? Is the music too loud, by the way, everybody? Is the voice to music balance good? Can I hear everything okay? I want to make sure I don't have any problems.
That's better. Quieter. Yeah.
One of these days, I need to get a boom mic, but I need a better desk for that, because this desk is made out of glass, and I don't trust putting much more weight on this. Ugh. Just rocking out. Yeah. Now, I don't know. I don't want to spam the chat. Oh, they're doing the coin flips right now. I don't want to spam the chat with the link to the video, but if we're moving over to custom. I just want to make sure I put it in the right place. I gave it to Viewey, though. I'll let him do what he wants. And I'm sure Skywalker, if he gets in, he lets me get away with some things. No, it's good background music. Good. The Pygmy Griffin. Oh, you're talking about Ark. I know if any of y'all play Ark, Ember does have a Ark server that she's got going on. Let me see here. I think she sent me a picture. No, Ember, I don't think I did get it. The last thing I got was that terrifying, weird female Ferox creature that you sent me, and I did not approve. Did not approve at all. Oh, you know what? I need to send somebody a message real quick. There we go. Got a couple of servers that follow and whatnot. I'm just notifying all the appropriate people, get the message out there. See how many people. I'm curious, see if we can get a lot of people going here.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty cool. See, I'm not good at it. That's why I'm called the McDonald's.
I talk a lot. It's in the general chat. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. That description, like that thing she sent me was a thing of nightmares, Chibi. It was terrible, terrifying. I didn't appreciate
the dragon?
it. No. I don't know what this, what that thing she sent me was before. It was some weird creature from a mod she's added. It was just horrifying. Honestly, it looked like it could have been like on my way to steal your girl kind of meme, though. It was kind of funny at the same time.
Bro,
oh.
don't be mean about her character model. Doesn't look bad.
No. It's a dino. Well, I don't know. Dino's a bit of a stretch, but you know, some type of creature. And I do see it. It's adorable little baby griffin. All sorts of baby things. Yeah, it looks like everybody's still prepping. So we're running a wee bit behind here, but you know they're getting it all together. Looks like it's mostly just trying to make sure that everybody's got access to the information before we get this game rolling. I almost feel like I should have a thing up in the top right, Ember. You know, where you've got your sponsorships listed. I should just say sponsored by Ember Fox with the amount of stuff you do for this stream. Hey, welcome, Captain. How's it going? I hope you're going to be here having a good time. Everyone's still getting a bit set up, but we're going to be having a tournament tonight. Of course, you know, you want to stay, watch a couple of games, or the whole thing, you're welcome. It's a great time. It's Friday night. You relax, take back a beer. We've got a little music going while we wait. We've got a lovely gyrating lumberjack to look at while we wait for the matches to start. This is going on. It's a private Discord. Well, I say private. Anybody can join technically, but it's a Discord server called the Jedi High Council. And a gentleman by the name of Levi Man, it's his screen name at least, is hosting or sponsoring the tournament tonight. He's got some prizes out for everybody. You remember the cute Lemur looking? Yeah, no, I know what it was, Ember. I know that that's like a mom version of that, and I just want nothing to do with it because they were bad enough when they were cute and little, but that big looking mean thing, I want nothing to do with that. That's all I'm gonna say. Levi is.
Oh, it's Levi. He's here.
Oh, I was about to talk so much smack about you, Levi. It's a good thing you're here.
Okay, so I feel that we need somebody to spectate the team 5-6 and stream it here. I am in the other one.
All right. Well, we are live right now, Levi. Just as an FYI.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So we've got some people in the chat right now watching, hanging out.
Hell yeah. Let me see. Right now, I'm just inviting two. Let me actually stream for you.
Yeah, I wish we'd had a little time to see how well it went with you doing like you spectating the game and me watching through yours just to make sure the lag wasn't real bad. But we'll make it work. We'll get things rocking and rolling. You know, we're kind of doing something a little unusual here, everybody. One sec, you put me on. I'm going up on somebody's TV. All right, we're getting real worked up here now. We need to get set up so you post to my online theater. That'd be great, Captain. I do have an announcement channel, so if you have the server follow it, it should do every time I publish an announcement, it should come up there. And I only do publishes for the live streams and videos. I don't do anything that's just for my chat.
So I don't think for the early stuff we could do best of 3.
No, we're not doing it as a 3 until the final.
Okay.
So, can you get your team into the game I'm inviting?
So where do you want us to play at? Can you send me an invite?
We
Yeah,
canceled our lobby so we could have a spectator hop in.
Okay, sweet. Blankies, would you be able to spectate in there and then stream it here for us?
All right. So there's 2 streams down there. Let me get rid of the tournament lobbies because people are just playing their teams. Hold
As
on.
you can see, everybody, we're having a few technical difficulties, but we'll get everything rocking and rolling. Don't worry.
Where Blankies isn't online.
Blankies, go online and
There he
spectate
is.
Vui's lobby. Go to Vui's lobby and spectate and streamer here.
Levi, look down there. There's 2 channels called Game Stream 1 and Game Stream 2.
Gotcha, but we have to be in one so that Lumberduck can see them.
Okay, Blankies, tell us when we're ready. I'm gonna hop back down to my
So
team.
he can see them.
Yeah, he's streaming them.
Yes, we are currently live on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you're good, Nightlink. You just come in. We got it, and I think if you get your team in, then we're good to go.
All right. So, and I think everybody just stays in their respective team channels. So,
Yep.
Does he want to go down to Game Stream 1? Like if people want to listen to it, or are they just using his links?
I think we're just using the links, to be honest.
Yeah, I
Like you
put
said,
it in the
Cannot watch
league
my
chat.
screen.
Put
but
it
I
in
can...
tournament chat
Okay.
and just do like at everyone.
Do I have those privileges? We'll find out.
You
Is
should.
my stream on?
Or at league.
Kind of. It's going black and out.
At league. That's probably the better one.
Yeah.
Who's your last player, Nightlink? I don't have him.
Well, just he's up now. Okay.
Alright, so.
Wait,
Blankies,
so my stream isn't visible?
Nope, you're good now.
All right, there we go. I've got the link in the tournament chat. I thought about putting it down there, but I'm trying not to spam it because I've put it in one other spot too. So we're rocking and rolling.
Awesome. And
Look.
is it working okay where you can see both streams and those are going up nicely?
Let's see here. We all
Click between the two even?
So this is what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to do pop-out windows because then I'm going to. So give me 1 second here. Let me.
Yeah. What I was doing was just
Be right
I
back.
just hid all non-video participations. All right.
okay, I'll just let me know when you guys have both streams up so I can know when to tell them to start this lobby.
If Blankies is in there, let's see. You guys
He's
you
in
guys
here.
are good. You guys
We
are
can
good
start?
to go. Yep. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Oh,
And I
if
believe
my
technical
computer will cooperate with me
sorted
here, come on.
All right, let me see if I can find stream. YouTube. Oh, it says starting. Soon.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the tournament's not started yet.
Wow, hearing myself on your stream, crazy.
Oh.
It's kind of
Yeah, I run into that problem all the time myself. All right, let's see. No,
Huh,
let's
they
see.
already started banning, huh?
Yep. You guys are good.
I wonder if
Okay,
it will let me
can we-
pop out if we've got more than one going on. That's a little crazy, but we're gonna see here.
And Nico. I think no, whoever's going against a player named Cookie.
There it is. That's what I'm looking for.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen any way you look at it. They're gonna ban Nico.
All right,
I
yeah, here we
don't
go. I
think
think
she's
we're
playing
rocking and
Nico.
rolling like this. All right, everybody, give me just a second here. So, are we? Let's see what we got. Now, everybody that's streaming your Discord, make sure you're careful with your chat and whatnot, because you don't want anything to pop up that if you're not okay with it being seen publicly, just FYI. People coming in, ban Nico, ban Nico. I've got it in the chat already. It's happening. All right. So let's see, who do we want to watch first? We've got
Oh, Blankies just went out. Does that mean they're going into game? Is champ select over?
Hey,
Can I actually not tap out? Okay, I see
No,
how
you
this
can't.
works. I think I just can't tap out. I think that's how it works.
No.
yeah. If you're doing the spectate
Admin's
mode,
not.
you can't really exit it.
It's okay. I got my phone. I can watch the stream or something.
I mean, you could just watch it from here on the screen on Discord.
Yeah, that's
I
what we got it
can't
all
because
set
I
up for.
can't tap out.
Oh, I see.
Oh, here we go. All right, everybody, give me a second here. We're going to... the only downside with this, actually, is I'm not getting sound from you guys.
Ah, right. Do you have us unmuted?
Yeah, you are not muted.
Okay, let me just make sure I'm streaming
Oh, wait.
a window. I'm streaming the actual application, so it should give me sound.
Everybody, one moment. I'm going to pause our music here just so I can make sure if I can hear anything or not. Of course, it's a little bit difficult seeing as they're just mostly, but I'm definitely not hearing.
Two of them anyway, so I don't know if sound is ideal. Where is... Let's see, my sound should be working if you want to check. I don't think his is, though.
Oh, I don't have sound coming from either of y'all.
Oh, well, I mean, this isn't going to have any sound yet.
Right, right.
Can you hear
Oh,
that?
Yeah, I hear that. I hear your ting.
Okay, cool.
So we're good there.
So, Blankies, are you streaming your League of Legends or your screen?
I'm streaming my League of Legends.
Okay, so his mic.
But if I tab out, it just apparently just blacks out, so I can't
which is
tab
weird
out.
because I can tab out.
Well, apparently I can't.
Just
so.
try to restart it, but pick. Let me make sure there's no 2 options.
It's okay,
Yeah, just
it's
restart
okay,
it
I
and
got
pick
my
League of Legends
phone.
again. Yeah, but we
There
want
you go.
to see if we can get
Bam
sound.
live.
Okay, I'm
Try-
tabbed out now. Do you guys see it?
Nope. So just restart
Okay.
the stream. Restart
That
that
your
stream.
chat is evil.
I don't know what this is. What's happening? Alright, now stream, make sure it is Wait, why is this
All right, here we go, everybody. We've got this set up.
They're doing some kind of pick ban thing right now.
Is it black again?
Let me check for you.
You're loading in. Let's see.
Yours looks fine.
Is it blacked out now?
Yeah, it's blacked out.
Yeah, I just can't tab out. It's okay.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah,
Really
there's
doesn't
like I
sound-
said, League is a little bit difficult to stream with, if I'm honest, because of just how many things they've got set up, which they do to help prevent cheating and whatnot. But that's okay.
Yep. It seems Nightlink is adding some more steps to his before they start, so it looks like.
Yeah, Jay Russell. I know. We've got it live so that you can hear all of us. We're making sure everything's working. Yeah, I know. Right now it's mostly just hear us going. Does this work? Does that work? Well, we're just trying to get it all sorted out before the games actually get going. Though it looks like we've got one game where they're
like
actually
3
just
minutes
started.
on the
They've got
delay.
the spectator delay, so we'll be 3 minutes behind everything actually going on. So we're gonna get this rock and rolling. So our cameraman right now, we've got your names are different in this than I'm used to seeing.
Yes, I am Levi. Levi Man 9. You can see it in the top right hand corner of my client here.
Oh yes,
I'm
here we
the
go.
hosting.
That I totally don't. Everybody pretend that I didn't try to say a word just now that didn't happen. Levi Man 9 here is one of our cameramen. He's also the host of today's event. He's the one dishing out the prizes and has everything organized. Then over here we've got an angry face, is what I see.
This is Blankies. This is
Blankies.
my longtime friend, who's here to not play but also host.
I'm not playing because that Yumi would be banned every single time.
He's the Yumi one trick who refuses to play anything else.
Yes, you're right. Ember Viewy is playing your baby Caitlyn. Oh God, we have a Caitlyn Morgana combo. For those of you that don't know, Morgana can throw out her Q, which is the longest single route in the game when it's maxed out. And Caitlyn can then slap her trap under there, meaning you don't get to play the game anymore. You're just going to stand there and be a punching bag. On the other side, though, we do have Gwen and Karma. Karma's got some interesting AoE. She starts with her ult, which gives her a full set of 8 abilities right off the bat. Gwen is the newest champion that's just been introduced in the League of Legends, and she shreds tanks. Now, unfortunately, on the other team, I don't see anything too tank-heavy. Jax is a bit of a bruiser, but they don't have anything big like let's say a Mundo or something like that. So, but Gwen is still highly effective, just threshing people out that build health because she does percent health damage. We've got a Nasus being played by James John 140, it looks like. And the longer this game goes on, the meaner he's going to get. And I've played against that Gnosis sometimes, and I won't lie, he will find stacks wherever he can, and it's not pleasant, people. Let me just tell you that now. So, the game, as far as the long term, is actually in favor of Red Team here, which would be the team you see on the right, because they're going to be able to just keep on scaling up. Everyone else in the chat just got so quiet. Something. You guys are all my friends here in the Discord alive still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interrupt the stream.
I see what's
It's
happening
really
right now.
weird watching the stream. I'm watching as a delay on the delay.
This is true. I'm gonna change my window for a second just so we can see something happening here. This is what the other team is doing. They're using a secondary tool to ban the champions. I wasn't entirely sure what it was, but I guess it was safer. So they're just running through bans now.
Yeah, do you see that, Levi?
Yep, we're streaming it now. I did get it. Oh, here's Edmund. Edmund is here.
Oh, yeah, here we go. So these are the bans on the other game. I didn't realize that they'd started the lobby yet. That's my fault, everybody. Yes, I know, Ember, that you hate Mundo, but that's okay. We're not seeing him yet. So as you can see here, right off the bat, Blue Team has banned both Morgana and Gnosis, who I like to call Susan, because that's just what happens if you spell his name backwards. And so if you can recall that, sorry, force of habit, we've got a Diana, Shen, and Evelyn ban on the other side. So it's turning out to be some interesting games. Levi, you know everybody in this. Who's getting counter banned here? Who is getting just having a terrible time with their champions?
Let me check the. So I don't entirely know the first team here. They're kind of new to the server. Kind of just messaged me on a whim to go in. But I do know. Let's see who's team 1 here.
Oh, I see Sharky and Cookie over there. Oh, and Nightlink.
Sharky, Cookie, yup, Nightlink. So, I mean, I guess they didn't really know each other, so they didn't know exactly who to ban, because I don't see the major bans here. Morgana, I guess, would be a huge ban on Loaded. He's a big Morgana jungler. Other than that, I guess, no, Nasus on the Sharky. Sharky loves Nasus. That's a big one there. I didn't see any support bans, though. No
nope,
explicit ones on Nightlink.
So that's actually a good question, Ember. So this, in tournament modes, they have a ban system implemented where, especially in professional play, usually you are familiar with the other professional teams because it's just the smart thing to do is to get familiar with your opponents. And so what they try to do is they try to ban out champions that are either a really good fit for the enemy team or that would be really bad for them to fight against just because of their team composition. So, point in case, if you've got a Garen going top lane, the last thing you really want to fight on the enemy team is a Teemo, because he's just going to give you a terrible time. So that's what the banning system is for. And what'll happen is in these tournament drafts, each team gets to ban 3 characters. And then each team gets to pick 3 characters, and then the last 2 bans are done, and then the last 2 picks are done for each team. So we're gonna go back over here. How's our first game running here?
Alright, Blankies, I believe, needs to restart his stream. It didn't quite go over to the League of Legends client. So
I think you're probably right about that.
Up.
So we'll just come back over
Is
here
it
with the
not
band.
going?
Nope, it's on a black screen at the moment. I'll just have you restart and then pick the League client.
Unfortunately, I have no say in the bans here, Chen, but you're right, I have not seen a Nico ban yet. So we're going to have to see if that's coming up in one of the future games. Ooh, I see a Rel on the blue team here for our game, too. She's a newer champion. I haven't really seen much play for her, though, but I hear she's pretty mean. Oh, and anybody that knows me knows that I love my man Mordekaiser. Look at that, Ember. I know you know Mord. You see, Red Team's already picked up Mordekaiser here, so I don't know if anybody else from my private games are here, but everybody knows how much I love that man. That would have been for sure a ban on the enemy team. That's the one character too that in some of our games I haven't gotten just stomped on with. I mean, I didn't win, but I didn't get stomped on.
Always the plus side. Oh, we got Blankies here with a stream. Is this the game?
Is this it? Does this
Beautiful.
work now?
Alright, let's put that on a directed camera instead of a manual camera.
We'll give it a second here because I'm looking at his preview and it's showing his desktop, so I'm gonna wait because I don't want to. We don't need to see his secret folders hiding there. So you know,
I do see his stream. I can see right now. You should. Yep. It shows the desktop, but he is in the game.
There we
Maybe
go.
gotta
Yep,
stream it.
yep, it's caught up.
Gotta go back.
All right, so this game has started. I still don't have any sound, and I'm not gonna lie, the lag is a bit rough here. Maybe it's just taking a second.
Oh, there's the first blood on Anivia though.
Blankies, are you streaming in 60 FPS?
He
Yes.
is. He's just on a laptop. He's only getting 29 FPS.
Oof. Do you have anybody
turn
else
that-
that might be able
I
to
got
help
you.
out with
One
that?
second. Who's playing right now? Give me an IGN.
Yep, this
Give
is.
me 1 second. We're
let's
gonna
see, can you
17
throw
assists.
Bowie?
Oh yes, that's right, Ember. I do remember that. Ooh, so we've got a Kha'Zix, a Kali,
Zoe the Lolly.
Kai'Sa, and a Jin band for the final bands here on our game 2, it looks like. So it looks like Red Team is picking up their first of their last 2 champions. So let's see here.
All right, did we just? Oh, okay, we're loading into a spectate. Awesome.
So
Forgot
do I
to
have
do that.
not. So do
Oh,
Yeah,
I.
you
Ember,
can
there's
sub-
Olaf. You love Olaf. Yeah, that game you had with him was all sorts of fun. Ooh, and a
Awesome.
Galio. Blue team's both teams honestly looking really beefy here. I mean, we've got Rail, Pantheon, and Galio, all of which are brawlers / tanks on the blue team. And on the red team, we've got Swain, Mordekaiser, and Olaf, which are all brawlers. None of them are really straight tanks. Swain does build up a lot of health just because of his passive. Mordekaiser does too with the items that he builds. And Olaf just being unable to stop him with crowd control when he ults and gets that Ragnarok going is just brutal. Ooh, blue team's finish up with Tristana. So it looks like we're going to have a Tristana ADC, a Rel support, probably a Viego jungle, Pantheon, and Galio. Galio is probably going to go mid with the Pantheon top, but they could swap out. You see it either way. And especially with Swain Mordekaiser. So Galio, for those of you that don't know, is an anti-magic tank. So he's going to play really well into the Swain Mordekaiser combo they've got going on the red team. It's all just going to be a matter of how they build as the game progresses and if they can prevent the red team from getting a big lead. Ooh, and red team finishes up with Yone. So we've got Olaf, Mordekaiser, and Swain brawlers. We've got Yone, who's more of an assassin type, followed by Jinx ADC. I'm going to assume here that it's probably a Swain support. He's got a lot of crowd control that he can offer to assist with an ADC, and it's become a lot more popular lately. Mordekaiser is probably going to go mid lane. No, I'm sorry. Mordekaiser's probably going to jungle, I think. Olaf top, Yone
Actually, I
mid.
do have to interject here. There was a mistake on the picks. The Olaf, I believe, is supposed to actually be a Vi pick, so he will be going jungle.
Ah, okay. So they're using an app right now for their picks, which is why this... no, I don't want to remember the game where the bots almost beat us. That was stupid. We're not going to talk about that. These people are that we're watching are going platinum. We don't want to embarrass ourselves like that, Ember.
Alright, here we go. Oh, wait, we're getting into it, boys.
All right, we're going to come over here and see if we got
Well,
Man's
they're running
Not
on
Hot.
the... Yep, run over to Mans is hot.
And I'm not getting any audio from him still. I'm not sure if that's just Discord. I know that Discord's been having some problems with capturing audio for streams lately. We're looking around. Looks like blue team's already picked up 2 kills. Jack's going in very aggressive on Nasus here. Nasus trying to... Oh, that might be part of the reason that volume's turned way down.
Yeah, sorry, that's fine. Is this good?
Let me pause my music real quick just to make sure.
Not really sure why this is kind of glitching out. Give me 1 sec.
No, I'm not really getting any audio from that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
But like I said, it could be a Discord issue. That's kind of the issues with doing it like this. And unfortunately, I can only spectate 1 game at a time. But we've got a bit of a gold league, almost 1,000, or it's over 1,000. It's 1,100 gold for blue team in the lead here. 2 kills up. Looks like James Sean is having a little bit of trouble up here with Gain playing Jax, and that is a bit rough for Nasus because Jax has a lot of crowd, which is what you see right there. When he's spinning his stick in the air like that, he is unable to be hit by auto attacks. So the more times you try to hit him, the more damage it happens at the end of it, and it does stun. Now here we've got Gwen and Anivia in the mid. Ooh, that was cold. That was cold. Oh my god. All right, so Anivia just crowd controlled the heck out of Gwen and killed her right under her own turret.
See, Zinzao's running towards bot lane. I don't know if they're going to get out in time. Oh, definitely missed that, so he does have a chance.
But that spell shield from Morgana is brutal no matter who you are. Being able to negate the effects. Oh my god, look at that.
Save.
Yeah, for sure.
This is aggressive.
Samira has an ability that lets her block projectiles. So she saved Jin originally there, but Jin Zhao did not, unfortunately, get out still. So it looks like after that kill, they're making a move on the dragon. Jax burned his teleport to head down bot lane. So now they're making a move on the dragon while Anivia and Gwen fight it out in the mid lane. And unfortunately, hey Chibi, welcome back. Unfortunately, in this situation, Gwen's at a disadvantage. Anivia is a ranged champion while Gwen is melee. And that's always a bit rough going into. Jax is all over the place. He's making sure his presence is known, and he's pushing the advantages that he has. Let's go check on Game 2, though, real quick. Have they started in Game 2, actually, before I move on over? Are they still picking out
They
champions?
have not. They are still picking their champions. We are in the last 2 picks, but then we're going to have to wait about 3 minutes for them to start.
All right, well, we'll hang out here. Yo can't run. I know. He did not make it far at all.
There is a 6-0 lead right now for the blue side. That is, what are we looking at? About 4,000 gold lead. I do know Gwen is quite a late mid-game champion, and definitely Lamp is a strong Gwen player. Been playing it a lot since release, so I'm interested to see how he pulls through on this.
Yeah, Levi, you're going to be our player expert here, because I know a lot about the champions, I know a lot about the game. I don't really know much about the people.
Gosh, that's definitely understandable. I mean, Zoe the Lolly, definitely a strong Anivia player. So we can see he has how many kills now? He's already 2-0. It's pretty flex. Oh wow, the Jax in the top lane already 3-0 against the Nasus. I mean, that is to be expected early game versus late game. And
Yeah, Nasus
Nargame
gets built up
strong.
real heavy late game, but his early game can be rough depending on who he's playing against. Also, just as an FYI, for those of you in the spectator mode, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and QWERT are shortcuts for each champion in each team. If there is somebody you want to go to quickly without having to like scroll the mouse or anything like that, just as information for you. Looks like Nocturne picking up the kill there on Karma, who honestly was maybe a bit overextended in that situation. Caitlyn had back, so I think they were hoping to pull something off, but unfortunately for her, Nocturne was close by and responded quickly. So let's see, we've got the action going on. There's Zoe the Lowly, Lamps going in, and that wall, oh man. Looks like Jin's trying to come in, and oh, does he? Nope. Nocturne's come in for the counter
fear
game.
and the death.
And the
Wow.
ult.
Oh my
That's going to be a
God,
double
what did
kill
I
for
miss?
Nocturne right there in the mid lane. All right, we're back top lane here. Looks like James Sean just trying to keep that farming up, but you know what? For him, that's a-okay. You know, it does limit his presence on the rest of the map, and Jax is certainly taking advantage of that roaming every chance he gets. In fact, right here, it looks like he's going to try to assist Nocturne with the Rift Herald here. It'll be a very big... Oh, looks like...
There goes the dream.
Uh,
He's back. He's coming back.
Whoops, just a moment, everybody.
Yes, sir.
I'm-
All right, this stream does still have 2 minutes delay.
There we go. Back online. All right.
All right. He's AFK for a sec. 5 seconds.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, Samira here is one of their strongest players. Kind of a late pickup. He's probably the highest rank on their team. I'm interested to see if he can pull through all this huge behind they are at the moment.
I mean, to his credit, he has so far managed to be the only one on the team without a death. He's trying really hard to not give the opponents any leeway here. And, I mean, coming in at 68 CS puts him second in the game, only just behind, third. Jax and Anivia have him beat. Jax having a really strong lead. And unfortunately, it looks like Gwen is trailing the most, having a hard time dealing with the range that Anivia has. And the wall is a really big issue for Gwen, needing to get in and close that gap. And unfortunately, Anivia can place up a wall that is not pass throughable. And so Gwen has to walk around, and in that time, Anivia's provided more space and backed out.
Ooh, Anivia has stopped the Gwen back.
Ooh, I don't know if Lamp was trying to bait
Catch her.
something there.
I have heard that Gwen here was having some internet issues, so hopefully he has resolved those. If not, he is playing with a little bit of lag, and that could account for some
Ooh,
of
if we look on the minimap here, we can see Jin was hanging out near top, but he looks like he's coming towards bot. Might be looking for a gank on Anivia. Jax going in hard on Nasus again, but that Wither's coming in clutch. Jin clearing out his Raptors. Let's see if anything's going to happen there. Bot lane is being really pressured under the turret. Red team's kind of having to hang back. Blue team taking advantage, pushing the waves as they go. Nocturne's just recalled. Looks like Nasus has had to go back again. It's going to put him really far behind. It's really difficult to play against Jax, though, as a melee-based champion early game until you get some items built up.
I will say we have 20 seconds on the second game about to start for the spectator delay.
Ooh,
So
Gwen
see
going
that
in on the
Gwen whip.
Anivia. Gwen, Lamp pulling up the kill maybe. Oh, all right, so
He's a bit
Anivia's,
low,
oh
Nocturne put the
no.
team off.
Nocturne came in and saved. So Anivia's passive is when she dies, she turns into an egg and then respawns after a set amount of time. And it unfortunately does not count as a kill for the other player.
Ooh,
Nasus, there he goes, gets
Nasus.
shredded by Jax. Let's see which, oh, Jax has the Divine Sunderer. Divine Sunderer right down here is an item that is really great for providing penetration that bypasses defenses.
Penetration on that very thick Nasus.
Yeah. And now if you look on the minimap, you can see that Jax is actually hiding behind the first tier turret, blocking a lot of the minions from going through. And the benefit to this is that means his minions get to advance unimpeded and get to work to take down the turret faster. So he's really pushed to take down that turret now, get that advantage early game, because once that first turret goes down, it'll allow him to roam a bit more freely. And Nivea's just finished taking down the mid turret. Jax takes the second. So that's 2 turrets down for the red team. Blue team is up by almost 10,000 gold. They're right now sitting at an 8,000 gold lead approximately. That's massive right now. And we're going to have to see if they're able to come back from that. Gwen's still having some problems. Burns her flash, but she's not going to be able to do that again for a while. Jin and Samira and Karma looking to collapse here on bot, but Jax is coming in with the teleport. Looks like they're going to just force this down. In fact, Jax already back behind the turret, bullying them out of the lane. Nocturne ulting to get in. Fights at a turret. Looks like they might get a turnaround. Nope, not quite enough damage going out. Nocturne was ignited, but he gets away with a sliver of health. Jax turns on Jin Zhao, and looks like he's... Ooh, thought Jax was going to go in for the kill there. Anivia coming in on the blue team side now, also putting the pressure in. I'm going to say that this bottom turret is gone, people. There's no saving it. But if you've noticed, they have left James Shaw playing Nasus alone up top, and I can already tell you, he is making sure that every Q counts up there. He's putting up those stacks so that he can just shred things later. We're going to have to just see how it goes.
Yes, sir. I will say, Team 2, the second game has just gone underway. Are starting. I don't know if you've done it, but you could put both streams side by side on Discord, so we could watch them at the same time.
Let's see.
If you click on the call we're in, and then you hit the little plus eyeball on my stream, you can add them, and then you hit the grid at the top, and then you delete all non-video participants with the 3 dots.
I see what you're doing.
And that's how I'm watching.
If it will. Hello, Discord. I am clicking the button to undo that, and it does not appear to want to. Does not appear to want to do that. So we're gonna just come on over here real quick. We're gonna take a break. Now I do have sound from you, Levi, so I don't know why we don't have sound up there.
It might be only one sound at once, maybe. I'm not sure. But this is, let's see, blue side here is. Again, the random people, the underdogs coming in here. Looks like we're already getting some spicy gameplay mid. Oh, switching over to top.
This might be a 20-minute game, depending on if blue team wins another team fight. Because I think at this point, they have such a lead that late game won't be possible.
Ah, you talk about game 1, yes, definitely. We already have 3 bounties on that game.
We'll tab back over to game 1 real quick, everybody.
That might
yeah, look at
already
this.
But Nocturne did
11-1.
go stride breaker.
10,000 gold difference. So this game might be over real quick. It looks like all tier 3 turrets are gone for the red team. Blue team really pressing this. Unfortunately, it looks like Gain here is just really unstoppable. This thing's gone 4-0. Nocturne's gone 5-0. And he's really pushing his advantage. He's got that gold lead. He's making it known. Going in, there he goes. Wipes out Samira. Oh, finally shut down by Gwen. I told you she will kill brawlers and tanks. That percent health damage is no joke. Susan going in, looking to get another kill. There's those Qs. You can tell they're already starting to hit pretty hard. Being left alone just a little bit up top line game. All he needed. Oob with the Morgana root. Caitlyn set the trap, but it did not get set early enough to actually activate. So he gets out of there. So let's go back over to Team 2 now that they're, or Game 2 now that they're kind of building up. Looks like we've got Pantheon mid lane and Yone there fighting with them. They're pushing. Yone's getting a little bullied here.
Oh, Vi's invading here. Let's actually, you said it was QWE for the champ. Oh, top lane fight actually.
Yeah, so the one row is one team and the other row is the other team, and you can go through them. But yeah, we got Mordekaiser up here. Mordekaiser's real mean. I love the man, I'm not gonna lie. Looks like Vi is roaming around the jungle, kind of hanging around mid lane, maybe looking for a gank on Pantheon. Yone's pinging it. Here she comes, coming in from the side. Pantheon's got vision on it. Oh, we had a little bit of lag there, everybody. Just bear with us.
Oh, just let me know if it lags. It's clear right now.
Alright, looks like Vi's just going to pass on through. Bot lane's working it. Looks like blue team's pushed in hard. Red team seem to be having a bit of a rough time in this tournament so far.
Ooh,
Oh,
wait,
that
Tristana
Swain landed
might-
his root, ignites off on Tristana. She's got enough health to survive it if she can just get away.
Jinx shredding through this rail. I'd say
Yeah,
that is a long
Rose, I don't
cross
think
there.
Rose is going to make it out.
Oh, wait. Definitely does.
Viego
make it out
coming
for
in,
the
though.
first blood.
And the turn, look at that, Jinx goes down. Viego keeps on pushing it, turned into Jinx, and is chasing after the Swain. Mid lane, we've got Pantheon and Yone going at it. Yone's had his shield pop, he's been ignited, looks like he's going to be out of that fight. Up top, we've got Galio Mordekaiser, and Galio's shield does absorb a lot of Mordekaiser's damage, so he's going to have to really whittle it away and keep it going down if he wants to get trades off in this match. Vi looks like she's going out clearing her jungle real quick. Already her jungle is being investigated, though, by the enemy team's Viego. So he looks like he's going to go ahead and steal what he can get out of there. So Vi is going to put maybe a little behind, but she's looking to come in for that gank up top. Galio is pushed up and is in great position to gank. Oh, but Galio's got a word there. He knows that Vi is nearby. It doesn't look like he cares, though. Mordekaiser taking some damage there. Has to pull out. Vi comes in. Unfortunately, doesn't look like she's able to pick anything off this positioning and has to just take a little bit of tax from Mordekaiser pushing back. Galio, though, not actually recalling. Looking to press his luck a little bit here. All right, let's see what we've got going on. Oh my God, we got a dragon already going off at 5 minutes here with bot lane and the jungler taking it out for the blue team. That is Cloud Dragon, I believe they just took. Is that not? Yes, that gives everybody on their team some ultimate haste. So when all these teams hit level 6, they're going to have a bit of a reduced cooldown.
Oh, we just lost game one.
Yeah, I was actually just about to go over there too. Shoot, the game one end.
They got Infernal Drake off of one play, and they are currently sieging bot lane with 4.
Gotcha.
That's why I last
Edmund
saw in
did
game one.
AFK.
I'm
no,
super
it's
interested in how what this Galio would be building.
Yeah, right now he's just got a Doran string trying to keep that mana up.
Yeah, I want to see if he gets some magic damage because
Levi, can you
that
bring
full
up
AD.
Timers on
Bring up the what?
the timers on Baron and Dragon.
How would I do that?
In the bottom left, you see that little eyeball.
Oh.
Just click on that, and it'll show you all the things you can toggle.
Time controls.
Hey, can
And-
you restream game one?
Hey, what you guys doing?
You guys won?
Yeah.
Wait, you gotta take off time.
Oh, game one
Alright.
ended. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one of ours is we ended
Wow,
up.
we couldn't see that explosive ending.
Alright,
Okay.
Zoe.
All right, looks like I'm sorry, everybody. We missed the ending of game one. What team, if you mind telling us, won the game one match?
Team one. Games.
We're team 5. This is our team.
Blue team won.
Yeah,
Blue team.
blue.
All right, so blue team
Awesome.
did push that advantage on red, and it looks like they ended that game real quick, everybody. So that match is over. So now we're here watching the second game here. As we can see, it's still early. We're only 7 minutes in. We've got a massive fight going down here in the bot lane. Lots of trades going off. Pantheon's coming down from
I
mid.
missed Pantheon.
Jinx
Keith.
is getting out with almost no health, looking to try to pick something up. Mordekaiser TP's.
TP?
Oh my God, we've got
Oh,
Galio
nice.
TPing. We've got a
Game.
whole fight going on down bot. All right, we've got 2 kills on the red team. That's Tristana and Rel both down.
Diego's dead.
Galio
fight
finishes
over
off
there.
Vi though. We got over here. Viego's going in on Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser lands. Oh no, Yone actually gets the kill.
Oh my.
And there it goes. That is all of blue team down in that fight. Now, the timers luckily are
Nice.
short, so some of them have already respawned, but that is a full 5 kills for the red team. And that's actually going to set things back in their advantage now. So now we're looking at a roughly about a 2,000 gold lead for the red team, going 2-5 now. So, but blue team does still have the advantage of the dragon. If they can keep those objectives under control, that will definitely keep them in the game. So they've got looks like 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on that dragon to respawn. The Infernal Drake is coming up next. For those of you that don't know, the Infernal Drake will provide a bonus of both attack power and ability power to both teams, or to all team members on the team that takes it by 4% bonus. Rel over here managing that word control. Don't underestimate vision, people, because the more you know, the better you play.
Yone hasn't backed yet after that team fight.
He's still
Alright.
sitting there at full health, though. You know, if he's able to keep the plays going, has Yoni been back to buy? He's bought once, so he's probably sitting on a little bit of gold. He does have a bounty on him currently, going 2-0, so he's worth 150 gold. Pantheon just farming. Looks like he's trying to keep Yoni at distance and punishing him anytime he gets in. Swain roaming up from the bot lane, though, looking to try to get some crowd control on Pantheon, but he does all the right moves and gets out of that relatively unscathed. Yoni, unfortunately, taking a big loss in that trade. They're losing about half his health. Looks like we got some pings asking them to be careful in the mid lane, maybe potentially back off. Mordekaiser pushing that Galleon on the top on the bot lane. We've got Rel and Tristana pushing hard on the red team. I'm very curious to see how this is going to go top. Mord is one of my favorite champions, and Galio being the magic tank that he is, I'm just curious to see how well that they're going to get these plays going. Galio actually building the Cinder.
Scuttle.
What was that about Scuttle?
Diego's looking for the Scuttle.
Yeah, that can be heavily lacking in magic damage. Blue side.
Yeah, it looks like it'll play out to the team's advantage to build a bunch of armor items, and there are a lot of great, wonderful armor items in the game right now. Especially with Thornmail having originally been pure armor, but now getting the buff where it provides health as well, makes it a perfect item to play against the enemy team. Galio not building any damage and currently going full tank by the looks of it with that Cinder Gem that he's got going on there.
Pantheon is ult up, so he might be looking for a roam soon.
Yeah, oh, Vi collapsing on Galio top. We're going to have a fight up here. Mordekaiser gets his passive, gets the pull off, just keeping him inside that storm. Vi gone in, and there it is, right there at the edge of the turret range. She takes a hit or two and gets out pretty clean. And Mordekaiser's just free to keep pushing the lane. Looks like Vi's going to recall, probably has some gold sticking in her wallet. Rel clearing out the bottom lane's pink ward for the red team, getting rid of that. Looks like Diego is making another play for this dragon. That is the Infernal Dragon, which would be a fantastic buff for their team.
I seem to be rushing as fast.
Yone getting the full combo off
win
of
the
Pantheon, though.
extended
Pantheon getting off the Ignite, trying to finish off, but it looks like Yone is going to walk out carefree. Viego not having the ability to follow up, it looks like. He's just going to let it go. Unfortunately, he was preoccupied at the dragon, but he did get the dragon, so that's another dragon for the blue team. If they just get 2 more, that requires them the dragon soul for the rest of the game. That's a huge advantage. So we're gonna have to see if if red team tries to prevent blue team from getting any more of these advantages from the objectives list. So far, both teams are even on the turrets, but red team still maintaining a gold advantage and has been increasing it this whole time. Right now, they're at about a 3k gold advantage lately. I know it is a very intense game, member. This is what happens when you have a lot of people that know what they're doing somewhat. Play the game all at once. It is nothing like the games that you and I have done, for sure. It's a very intense match, a lot of things going on at once. Pantheon going in on the Yone. Yone maybe coming out on the short end of this trade. Pretty good return, actually, if I'm honest. All things considered, seeing as Pantheon does have more health than Yone, it's a pretty even trade. Looks like Vi has found Viego in the jungle and is looking for Yone to come in and assist. Pantheon reacting, though, and attempting to come in and prevent them from picking them off. Looks like red team is pushing in on the blue team's bot lane. We got looks like a 3v3 fight going on up here top. We've got Mordekaiser, we've got Galio, we've got Pantheon. Everyone's up there except for the bot lane. Swain, though, roaming up from the bot lane, looking to make this into a 4v3. Blue team's bot lane does not appear to be reacting. Swain getting the buff. Never mind. Looks like he was just, I said buff. Getting the ward. Looks like he is just clearing out wards and heading back. Yone still messing with Pantheon. Looks like the fight did not happen up the top lane. They managed to disperse without really trading much but a couple of passing blows. Now, if you look, we've got a lot of wards here from the red team. I see a couple from the blue team, but I think the red team definitely has the vision advantage. And let me tell you, that is always major in any game you play.
Vi's currently starting Rift up top.
Mordekaiser trying to get that poke in on Galio, but that magic resistance. Early game, it's rough.
Edmund, can you move Jewel?
Yeah, 1 second.
Levi, can you go to Rift?
The Rift. I don't really know the controls to direct where it goes.
You can also just use your mouse to like drag it around.
Yeah.
There it goes. It wasn't working before, but I got it now.
Alright, looks like Vi did manage to clear the Rift Heralds. The question is, where is she going to take that giant, lovely bug? And I know my favorite thing to do with the Rift Herald is not use it at all, save it for the end of the game, and then just make it dance, because we all know that's the real reason the Rift Herald was introduced. Everybody loves the giant dancing bud. Viego over here trying to take the blue buff, really getting ballsy with the invade there. But he gets it and he gets out, but blue team is... Ooh, is there a fight about to happen here? Looks like Yone's looking to cut him off. Rel's coming up to support Viego. Tristan is left by herself to deal with the bot lane. Pantheon collapsing. Looks like Yone might be in trouble here in a moment. Okay, looks like they pass by, kind of look at each other a bit funny, and then everybody walks away, so it's all good. Sometimes that happens. No real good engages available. Everybody right here, we've got Jinx just getting that farm going. Swain making sure that the enemy team keeps their distance a bit.
Yeah, changed it now.
All right, mid lane again. We've got that damage poke going on. Yone getting a free trade out of that with Pantheon losing some health and Yone getting out full. Yone right now 3-0 worth 350 gold pieces with that bounty. Vi for the red team also got a bounty for 150 gold. Galio's got some decent clear though. He's got a lot of AoE effects that allow him to push waves. And Mordekaiser clears as well. So we just see a lot of stalemating going on. Looks like red team is stealing the blue buff from the blue team. Galio has eyes on it by the looks of it, really can't do anything about it. Decides just to back off and go back to the lane. Pantheon and Viego both not really in a position to react. Pantheon having recalled the base, and Viego just finished clearing his red buff. So Levi, real quick, go ahead and give me some input. What's your opinion about the game so far? See, we've got some mythic items finally having been built. How do you think everything's going for each team?
Mythic, well, definitely we have a clear mid gap, if I do say, and that's definitely giving more pressure around the map. He's able to roam more. He's able to have more influence than the other. And that's definitely helping the jungle as well, because they're roaming us too. Top lane here, I don't know if the Galio pick was a counter to board. I'm not sure who picked first. But it was definitely interesting, and it seems to be working to an extent to keep him off the farm.
I will admit, though, the difference in gold between Galio and Mordekaiser right now is pretty severe, with Mordekaiser having almost 40 CS up on Galio. That's a pretty hefty gap to have to deal with. Vi is still holding on to the Rift Herald. Still haven't seen that come out into play yet. Looks like blue team's making a move on that dragon, and red team really does need to pick this up here or make some kind of move, because after this they only need one more for the dragon soul. Vi getting engaged on. And shut down. Unfortunately, it looks like red team's Cookie did try to steal that with her ultimate, but unfortunately she did not manage to finish off the dragon. So that is another dragon for blue team. This time it is the Earth Dragon, and unfortunately that will increase all of the team's resistances. A really strong buff for actually most of their team. It's really effective for both Pantheon, Galio, and Rel, so that's going to be a good advantage for them. Fortunately, both Vi and Yone are down, and those were both the people that had bounties on them, so that's a huge gold boost for the blue team, and in fact they have managed to shave almost 1,000 gold off the gap advantage just with that.
Sure. Now, Edmund, do we have any word on the second game starting with Zoe the Lolly?
Jules AFK right now, so.
Gotcha, so there is a hold on that. Well, I guess we will wait for this.
I'm already in spectate though, so whenever it starts, I'll just pull it up.
Perfect.
Alright, looks like everyone's just, for the most part, the game's being we see the Rift Herald's been played in the mid lane though. Vi's passed it by. She's going to go clear her red buff. That's going to be a huge advantage. That turret's probably going to go down quick. Yone being an AD-based assassin, he's going to be able to shred that turret if he gets up to it. Mordekaiser putting in the work on that top lane. It's almost gone, but not quite. Galio gets back in time to stop it. We've got a level advantage, though, with Mordekaiser. Galio going in for a taunt, but unfortunately, Galio's up there by himself. So it's going to be really difficult for him to make a play on that. Looks like Viego is trying to work his way up there. Vi right there catches him clearing his jungle, engages. There goes the ult. Viego's got a lot. Ooh, Viego's down with the ignite. Is Vi running both Ignite and Smite? Is that what I'm seeing here?
I think what killed him was Red Smite.
Oh, Red Smite. That's right. She's got Red Smite. I forgot. I was like, there's no way she's not running Flash. I forgot they're on the top right. I'm looking at the bottom where the items are. That's my fault, everybody. So, Mordekaiser's still pushing this turret in hard. Galio doing his best to clear it, but it's whittling away, and it will be down soon. Rel and Tristana both pushing in on the red side bot lane. Looks like it's going pretty even though. Jinx having a bit of an advantage in the CS, but not a huge lead. Tristana being a little bit behind, but having a kill probably puts them fairly even, if not putting Tristana ahead. Looks like Rel's technically got more CS than Swain. With those support items, though, they do help with the gold disadvantage. Ooh, Mordekaiser going in. Flash from Galio. Yone's already up here. They're going in for the assassinate, and there he goes. That is a kill top lane and a turret. Red team pushing that advantage, and they have now leaped ahead with a almost 5K. No, just almost exactly a 4K lead going on for the red team. It looks like 4-9, so not a huge kill difference there, but the gold really shows you where it's at. Yone looking to bully Pantheon here for trying to clear that pink ward. I know I'm protecting my wards. Pantheon, though, not taking it without a fight. In comes the teleport from Ward, trying to get it clear there. Swain using his ability to cause some mayhem there as well. Ward misses the EQ combo, and that's going to be a Pantheon getting away scot-free. Yone is already getting his health back from his items. Always love it. He's got the Immortal Shield bow there. It gives him some lifesteal, so his attacks are bringing back his health. Looks like Viego and Vi are fighting over the Rift Herald. Viego manages to clear the Rift Herald and get the buff before Vi is able to stop him, though. Finishes off with a smite. Looks like they're going to chase down Galio here. Doesn't look like he's going to get away. I think that's it for him, and there he goes.
Well, we might have a 1v1 ADC fight here.
Cookie pushing it with the rockets, making sure that that clear is happening. Those rockets, for those of you who don't know, she can alternate between rockets and machine gun. The rockets do AoE damage and have an increased range, but they come at the cost of mana, while her machine gun has an increased attack speed and no mana cost. Once again, here we are trying to manage that vision control. There goes Pantheon slapping down another pink ward immediately. Only trying to clear it. Pantheon looking to get a leap on him. Don't think he's quite in range. Mordekaiser coming down for the top lane. With that top turret gone, he's now going to be able to move around the map a lot more than normal. And he's going to try to pick off some people and put pressure on these other lanes since this has been cleared already. Galio heading back top. Looks like bot lane blue side was trying to get something there, but they had a little skirmish, and it doesn't look like anybody was able to come out with anything on it. Both teams walk away relatively unscathed. Who's laughing?
The fight will be forming a dragon. That would be Viego and his emo.
Looks like Pike's having a good time. I mean, to be fair, despite the gold advantage, those dragons are nothing to laugh about. Like, they do provide significant buffs. Vi is initiating the fight. Looks like she's trying to... There goes Viego. That should be a dragon for the red team right there, guaranteed. Vi's smite is up, so we're going to probably see this dragon clear in favor of the red team. Yone trying to clear the vision with that pink ward. Galio trying to push the top lane while they're clearing the dragon. And there it goes. That is an earth dragon for the red team. Hey, welcome to the stream, Enigma. Glad you could join us. Hope you're having a good time. We're watching the tournament going on right now, sponsored by Levi from the Jedi High Council Discord channel. And we're watching some action go down on the mid lane here. Looks like red team's trying to push it in. Make sure these waves push it. Galio is going to take that top lane, though, in return. So if red team can't get anything out of here, they are going to lose some advantage. But that dragon is a huge help. They're still... Blue team's still only one dragon away from Dragon Soul. So red team's got to keep vision on it. They've got to keep it locked down. Because if that blue team gets Dragon Soul, that could change the game. Now, let's see. I think the next dragon is going to be... is an Earth Dragon should be coming up next. Levi?
That it is. Yep. All the dragons from now on will be Earth Dragon until somebody acquires the soul.
Yeah, the Earth Soul, what that will do is it will provide a bonus health, essentially, in the form of a shield to the team that acquires it when they have not taken damage for a certain period of time. So it will be a massive game changer for whoever gets that Dragon Soul.
I will say though, it's pretty hard for blue team to get Dragon Soul now. Like the red team has Mordekaiser.
It's true, Mordekaiser can pull him out of the ult, in which he cannot smite the dragon. Or pull him out of the fight, rather.
Very true. And on top of that, blue team losing those tier 1 turrets on the outside is going to give them a lot less map control. And it's going to be real hard for them to compete for that objective. Of course, that being said, bot for the red team has lost their turret as well. So the only advantage they really have is the mid turret. Looks like we've got a full fight going on mid lane. All 5 of the red team converging on 3 blue team members. We've got Rel, Pantheon, and Diego getting it on. Oh, here we go. Galio coming with the ult from the top lane. Tristana looking to come in from behind.
Looks like they cancel the Mordekaiser ult.
Looks like we've already finished off Rel for the blue team. Tristana coming in. Mordekaiser really chasing down this Galio. Tristana trying to push him back with her ultimate. Unfortunately, it is not enough. Galio goes down. They do more exchanges here, and there goes Viego. So that's 3 down for the blue team. No losses made for the red team. In fact, actually, red team seems to be in pretty good health, with the most injured being our friend Nightlink playing on Swain. Looks like with this advantage, they're going to go and push and clear out the Baron. Wow, we've got a 25-minute Baron going on right here.
They shred that thing very fast. Not gonna
blue
have
team's not going to have...
it.
Yeah, blue team's not going to have any time to react. Just when the jungler down, there's no hope to steal it. Everybody's recalling. Jinx is going to go ahead and looks like use that Baron buff advantage immediately on the mid lane, but she's going alone. Looks like she realizes that might not be the best idea. Backs up to the mid turret. And looks like she's going to go push out the bot lane. Now, we've got some vision from the blue team, it looks like, going on the blue side of the red team. That sounds a little weird to say. The blue buff side of the red team. So they have vision right there. They know exactly what's going on. And as you can see, Tristana, Rel, and Pantheon. Tristana's going to push out mid. And it looks like Pantheon and Rel are going to try to push out the bot lane. Pantheon asking for assistance, it looks like. Vi, Swain, and Yone are both in the area. It looks like Jinx is going mid. Mordekaiser's going back top to counter Galio's push. Vi roaming in Diego's jungle. Looks like Yone is taking the engage here on Pantheon and Rel. Ooh, gets ignited. Pantheon finishes him off. Galio ulted in, didn't he? Did I just see that? No, he teleported. That was a Galio teleport. That's what happened.
He does have ults up in a couple seconds here, though. Don't think he'll
Red
be able
team
to use
really
it in this
pushing,
fight.
though. Looks like they're not going to let Galio get away with that. Ooh, the Mordekaiser grab. Cookie on a killing spree, getting the finisher there. Tristana, real squirrely to get with that W. Great dodge from her on that part, getting out of the shot from Jinx there. Really got a lot of crowd control things going her way, though. Very lucky to get out like she did. Minions, oh, that's a lot of minions with the Baron buff. I'm pretty sure that at least this tier 2 bot turret is a goner. I see. How long do we have on drive? We've got 13 seconds on the next dragon, and red team needs to take this as well to prevent the blue team from getting the dragon soul. But with this map advantage they have right here, I don't think they'll have a problem. As long as they maintain vision and see blue team coming, I don't think there's anything they're going to be able to counter it, because Diego will be up as well as Galio, so it will be a full 5v5 match if they decide to react. Looks like Yona's going top. Mordekaiser's clearing the top side of blue jungle.
They just get the free dragon. They shred it right down.
Blinked and it was gone. Won't even lie. Didn't even see them start it. It was already over with. So that's 2 Earth Dragons for the red team. They're going to get tankier as this goes on, which actually plays pretty well for them. They don't have any dedicated tanks, but the extra buffs will help keep their squishies from being melted down quite so quickly.
Oh, we let that Ryan down. We have going on. We're just getting a champ select on game 2. Let them cook for a bit.
Hang on,
Red
so if
team
I'm
just-
watching yours, can you still see my stream?
Yep, you are good. I can see it.
Not gonna lie, everybody had a bit of dry mouth there. Had to get a little beverage.
Got the bottle of water right next to me.
Oh yeah,
they're running it
before
right now.
before we started up, I got 2 bottles of water and 2 soda pops. Make sure I keep that lubrication going on these pipes. All right, we've got looks like we've got a hard push going on this mid lane. Yone is still pushing the we've got a split push actually from both Yone and Mordekaiser, making sure that even if they can't get that mid turret, they're pressing advantage somewhere else, keeping that pressure non-stop. is a huge thing. Even if you manage to stop the mid push, if you lose your top or bottom of the process, you haven't prevented a whole lot, and that's what red team is trying to utilize on buy. Going in on Tristana with the ult. Rel coming behind, can't really go any further though, so she gets into her armored mode where she has the what looks like a giant metal pants, and she gets increased resistances but reduced movement speed. It's really hard for her to disengage at that point, so it's kind of an all or nothing. Galio and Yone going off. Unfortunately for Galio, not much he can really do as far as his abilities go. With Yone being AD based, his passive doesn't really assist him in that. Galio is looking to build a lot of armor though. He's already finished that Sunfire Cape, which has both armor and magic resistance. We've got Mercury Treads, and it looks like he's going to finish a Zhonya's Hourglass next, which will give us some more armor and some more AP. And that is 2 inhibitors down for blue team. Right now, the gold advantage for the red team is massive, coming in at 15,000 gold difference and 22 kills for the red team. Blue team right now not looking real great. They're gonna have to pull something out of their rear ends if they want to come back from this at this point. But in the end, game's not over till it's over, people. I have seen crazier things happen. There is still 1 dragon left for them versus 2 for the red team for that dragon soul. If they get a dragon soul and especially follow up with an outer dragon, that can change the game. Outer dragon is no joke.
I will say, Edmund, your stream has been paused.
Okay, that's
You
because
just
of
have to
launch
alt
mute.
tab. Yep.
So if I alt
Instead of-
tab, then it's good.
It should be fine if you alt tab, but if you minimize it, it won't. Yep,
Okay,
you're good.
that's good. Cool.
Awesome, that'll be starting up pretty soon. I think it'll actually start up right about when this one ends. Jinx is just clearing out the enemy jungle. Doesn't want them to get any sort of XP.
Yeah, but that'll put them really far behind because that gold advantage is already massive. But without having any of their own jungle to clear out, it's really going to put pressure on them. Wow,
is a
actually, if you
5
look
to
down in the
22
bottom
lead.
right, almost everybody on that red team has a bounty on them. They are getting it.
They are massive. It would take quite a bit of a throw at this point. Oh, it looks like they're done.
Oh
Guess
yeah,
we don't
Baron
have
buff
to force
coming
it
up in
anyways.
4 seconds.
Stacking
Red
armor.
team acknowledging that. Looks like they're already planning to make a play for it. I bet you this will be what will end the game right here. Blue team trying to push out 2 waves of super minions coming from bot and mid lane. Let me tell you, that's no easy feat. Red team just shredding that Baron like it's nothing. Sway going for a little flight there. And there it is, everybody. That is Baron for the red team. They're going to go ahead and push this out, and I dare say that'll probably be the win for it. Ugh, just thinking about Baron Eyes super minions gives me chills. It's terrifying. Jinx just shredding the minions. Just, ugh, like they're not even there. That turret's going to go down fast. We're having a little bit of lag here. Bear with us. A lot of activity going on. Galio just trying to disengage out of the fight. The red team not really trying to let anybody get away. Cookie getting another kill on Diego. Final inhibitor going down. Looks like this is going to be the final push for the red team.
Ooh, the shutdown on Vi. She has not been shut down the entire game almost.
Galio tried to Zhonya's out of that death portion. No such luck. Yone dying to the fountain. Got a little bit too thirsty for the kill there. Not that it really matters because that Baron buff on all those minions, that Nexus was gone in the blink of an eye, and that is the end of this round. Everybody looks like red team's going to move on. Blue team is there going to be a losers bracket?
There is a losers bracket, optional if they do want to play. Let me see if I can pull up the
GG,
current
everybody.
standings.
Hello, I'm here.
Hello,
Post-game
this is
interview that wasn't asked for.
the Vi from last game. Just pull up. Oh, that does not work.
We're going to swap over here to the champion select for the other game. We are, once again, 3 minutes behind the actual game itself, so they will end before it ends for us. And right here we can see the picks, though, for the other game. We've got Tristana, Hecarim, Gnar, Ahri, and Morgana. Going on for the blue team, we've got Ivern, Leona, Orianna, Volibear, and Ezreal going on for the red team. So we've got actually a lot of AP on the red team over there. And it looks like blue team is fairly evenly balanced, with Gnar, Hecarim, and Tristana being more AD-based, and Ahri and Morgana being being magic based. A good bit of CC as well, with both Nar having slows and stuns and throws, Morgana's having her long route, and also her ultimate route as well. Ari having her charm, and Hecarim having the fear. But really, the red team rocking a lot of crowd control as well, with Volibear, Orianna, and Leona. That is some nastiness. Ivern and Daisy, his ultimate, are both rather difficult to deal with. Every third hit, Daisy knocks up. So, in team fights, if left alone, can really cause some problems.
True. I think for this game, we'd like to have maybe a subcaster here, Edmund. I believe Edmund would
Hell
like
yeah,
to do a
dude.
little bit of color casting on this game.
TriCast, let's go.
TriCast.
Yeah, by all means, I
Yes.
will keep talking if y'all let me. If y'all got things to say, by all means, feel free to talk. I will share.
Is anyone supposed to be setting up lobbies, or is it up to the teams?
I've been typically having some certain people do it, but I will set it up. Which lobby are we looking for, James John?
I'm on team 6, and whoever just lost that game before, I'm guessing we're facing since we lost.
Ah, yes. If you do want the losers bracket, you can set up a lobby with the people in team 1. I can. Let me see here.
Yeah, don't ask me. I'm just a filler.
Yep, you're good. I just have them added, so let me add. You are on Lamp's team, correct?
Mm-hmm.
The Lamp. All right, and their team should be good.
All right, looks like we're loading into the next game here, everybody. The just moment as all the champions load in.
Alright, just get an invite to the team. Let's see. Alright, so they're just starting here. We got a little Volibear, I see. On the darkness. Interesting.
Those Orianna ults, dude. With the Volibear and Leona. Ivern shields. Ezreal ult.
Basically,
They
we're
get to
looking at
late
just a
game.
mass pile up. Correct?
I'm surprised Biz is playing Ivern now.
Biz is just, I feel like when he gets into tournament mode, he becomes a lot bigger of a team player. In customs, we normally see him as like the Dardak type of player. You know, 1v9 the game and easy win, but I mean, that's not going to work against these teams.
Now, there's
I
one
know
thing I'll say is that a lot of the players are definitely close to evenly matched on in these tournament brackets.
I'm just switching up the order that they're in. I think we're good.
Awesome. I'm just trying to get back into. Oh, it looks like Enraged Panda Bear is back, so she will be actually playing on this team. No subs. That'll
And
be for the
blue
next-
side won their first game. That's correct, right?
Red
Blue
team actually won
side.
both games.
Yes, we're looking
But
at a
blue side for
team-
this game, they had won. I think.
Oh, you know what? I'm totally wrong. I'm sorry.
Yep,
Blue
for
team
this
won
game, it
game
was blue.
1. Red team won game 2.
This is true.
Everybody ignore me. I'm having a brain fart.
More water.
I know, right? I know. I've cracked open another one and I'm chugging it now. All right, looks like we've got a little bit of the trade starting to go off. Everyone's level 1 right now, so I don't see too much. Tristana doing a little bullying. Looks like Tristana came to lane. Morgana handled the leash for Hecarim. Hecarim is a pretty mean clearer, so he doesn't need too much of a heavy leash. We've got Volibear making some moves on Gnar here. Unfortunately, misses his E there.
Hey.
Now, Ivern is a jungler I haven't seen very much of. Oh, you think that's the song that gets it? I'll have to keep an eye on that, Ember. Sorry, we had an issue on a previous stream with the copyright strike, but we don't have any copyrighted music in our stuff. So Ember also uses the same playlist as I and was just commenting on the music we had playing. Thinking that maybe perhaps it was the music getting us in trouble. But anyway, back to the main topic here.
Hey,
so
what
we've got
spectator
Nar.
do we need?
Jamestown, you guys are in losers bracket, correct?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ooh, Volibear going in on Nar here. Gonna get first blood? Not quite.
That's the
Nar.
problem with Darkness.
Hold on.
Darkness comes in, and I think he's actually probably one of the best top laners, if not the best one in the entire tournament.
Ooh, look at that. It's going down. Excuse me. Might see first blood for the red team here. Nope. Nar manages to get away by the hair on his chinny chin chin. Hecarim clearing his blue buff. Kind of looks like he is aware of what was going on top, but I don't know if he's realized that Ivern is actually right there behind him. Ivern doing a pass by, trying to bully Hecarim a little bit. Hecarim's really got the earlier advantage on Ivern, in my opinion, though.
Biz!
Ooh, Ivern getting out. Maybe Ari coming in. Volibear trying to come in and add support, but with the 2v1 situation, there is first blood gone to the blue team. Volibear is out of the fight.
I'm wondering why they fought that. Why did Red Side fight that?
What are they fighting here? Sorry,
I think originally Volibear was just looking to try to take the pressure off of Ivern, but went in a little bit too deep, and it looks like he had to pay the price, and that unfortunately has gone to Hecarim. And Hecarim being their jungler and snowballing as hard as he usually does, that's not a great start.
Is that? Oh, that is V for Vi on Hecarim. Actually surprising. I expected him to be an ADC, and I was seeing Biz on Hecarim. Biz here's on Ivern. Something I have not seen before.
Ivern's only half HP though.
Ivern might not be making out of this one.
Ooh, bot lane getting the kill there. Morgana picks it up, getting the secure. Tristana looks like she might go down too. We've got Ezreal. What skin is that for Ezreal? I don't know that one.
That is Battle Academia Ezreal, one of the best skins, a legendary skin.
Oh, very nice. I haven't seen very many of the battle. I've seen Battle Academia Leona, and that's really the only one I've seen so far, so it's always nice. We got Runestone Volibear up here and Snow Day Gnar. Gnar having a massive wave pushing into this turret. Darkness is going to have to try to finish these off as much as he can. Might actually not lose it. He's going to lose a few minions. He's going in on Gnar. Gnar unfortunately gets his rage maxed out there and turns into Mega Gnar. Big health boost there and a lot of crowd control. Not a fight you really want to go into if you can avoid it.
Ironic that the man's name, Gnar made backwards, is playing Gnar. Something I was told he does not do often.
I'm seeing something in the chat here. What is Gnar not allowed to ask? Apparently they're having a discussion. Gnar managed to come out of that trade pretty even.
Gnar, why press the attack?
Oh, it's just exactly what we were asking earlier.
It's the Volibear. The Volibear has PTA, which is a very good, viable thing for Volibear. But he is wondering why he took it.
How did Gnar make it through this draft? Because I want to ask Red Team that, honestly.
I think they all know that this guy does not usually play Gnar.
Did they not watch his first game though? Even on Jax, he actually 1v9'd the game.
This is true. He is a very strong player.
And then they gave him his main champion the next game.
Yeah, that Jax, that was murder. Ooh, Hecarim already clearing out Ivern's jungle there, stealing his raptors, right? Ivern coming in, though, might catch the tail end of that. Let's see if a fight maybe goes down. Gnar getting ready to turn Mega Gnar up there. It looks like a fight has ensued in the top lane. Hecarim just hiding from Ivern at the moment. Volibear and Gnar are getting trades off up here. Volibear coming out heavily on the top side, though, with this trade. Gnar coming out with just a sliver of health.
They know Hecarim's already there.
Yep, Ivern looking to collapse on Hecarim here. Hecarim just trying to simply get through. Volibear getting the stun off the slow and the ult. Hecarim, though, he's a fast, horsey boy. He's not going to get caught easily.
This game's falling apart for blue side, I'd say. The mid CS lead as well. We haven't even talked about mid lane.
Oh wow, yes, we've got a 24 CS lead coming in from Orianna over Ari.
Ooh, the Ori ult.
Plays were made also one of the best players in the tournament as well, in my opinion.
Very true.
And
Big
Oriana,
Joker,
if you know how to play her mechanics, will let you punish people.
Actually, this Ezreal, whose name I'm not going to say, is actually a sub.
I appreciate that.
Plays. It was originally supposed to be plays on ADC, but it does look like they had a player disappear. So the roster's a little bit different than I think this team prepared for.
Still, Leona providing a lot of CC followed up by Ezreal's mobility does make for a mean combination. Looks like she's trying to get the turnaround, but unfortunately Morgana is difficult for Leona to play into. Not impossible if you space out your abilities properly, but it is very difficult. And that is no bias by me as a Leona main who just simply doesn't want to admit that somebody counters my champion.
Pick and ban get going here.
My problem with this game is Blue's like draft doesn't seem very cohesive, I guess I would call it. Like how do they out team fight an Ezreal with Ivern and an Oriana Leona? With that's not even counting the Volibear. It just seems unfightable for Blue side. After a certain point, they have to start getting ahead somehow. I mean, Hecarim's a little ahead, but is that really enough?
Right, there's not really an awful lot of peel that they can offer for Tristana. If she gets engaged on and caught, you know, if her W is not available, Tristana is really just a sitting deck. Morgana does have that Q, but you know, that's one ability out of the bunch. Mega Gnar is you know, dependent. You can't just trigger that anytime you want. If you manage your resource well, you kind of can plan it out, but still, you can never know if the team's going to just. I love that word. Is that a chicken sticking its head through pizza?
Yes, it is. That's one of the most popular words in the game.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
Ooh, good
Ooh,
heal.
Tristana getting the kill on Ezreal, burning the heal to get out.
Good flash. Okay.
Leona though, ooh, misses the ult but still grabs. There she goes.
Oh, what do we have? Ari coming in.
Ari trying to stop the dragon,
No
but
backup.
doesn't look like she's going to get very far with that. Ivern bullying her out with Daisy. Daisy, like I mentioned at the beginning of the match, is a mean girl. You let her keep
Ooh,
getting
the
those
Ori
autos off.
Hecarim with the steal.
Ooh. Hecarim did successfully steal the dragon. Look at that. Did Hecarim ult into that? He did. Hecarim fear.
He's trying to play this game actually. V for
And
Vi
he
might
made it
actually
right back into
be
the fight. Look at that. We've got Ezreal throwing an ult from the bot lane. Doesn't look like it's going to hit anybody. It's going to whiff real close, though. Trying to finish off Gnar, but not quite successful. Looks like Nard's going to go ahead and recall here. Hecarim's continuing to clear the jungle. Looks like Volibear and Ivern are hanging out near the Rift Herald. Is Ivern making the play on that? Hecarim coming in to clear his blue buff. Wonder if he's going to actually check the Rift Herald and catch them in the middle of the act. Yes, it looks like they certainly are working clear. Volibear assisting out the Ivern. Looks like Leona and Ezreal regaining position in the bot lane. Oriana still pushing real hard into Ari. Looks like she's trying to press that advantage as much as she can. The dangerous part about being that is that does leave her open to ganks, and Hecarim is a very mobile champion. Does look like blue team clears the Rift Herald. Who got the buff for that, though? Did Volibear pick it up, or did Ivern get it? Looks like Volibear did get the Rift Herald. I wonder if that was intentional or a mistake. I know sometimes you can pick that up by accident since you just walk over it. But that will allow them to put a lot of pressure on top regardless. And with them already having 2 plates down on the top lane, means that more than likely if he manages to get that out, that will be the top turret gone.
I would say if Volley gets turret here and they get a couple more kills, possibly a couple of dragons, this game's gonna look very, very bad for blue side. If they can't peel Volley, it's gonna be awful.
Yeah, and Volley is pressing that advantage. He's got a CS lead over Gnar, and so while Gnar has the gold from the assist, he is down by almost a whole wave. Looks like he's trying to catch up here, though. Volibear has backed. Hecarim looking to try to get a gank on mid. Oriana playing it safe, though. Looks like Hecarim might be sitting on a ward there. Bot lane, well, in fact, yes, he's clearing it now. Or no, he's sweeping for it now. My apologies. There was a ward there. You can see the little red dot he's sitting on where it used to be. Oriana trying to get that ult, and unfortunately not enough to finish it. Hecarim doing the turret dive, but unfortunately looks like Oriana's going to get away. Hecarim taking a heavy beating from the turret, too. Oriana going back in, trying to see if she can get a kill off. She has still half health. She could potentially finish one of them off if she gets her combos going. Bot lane is just playing it out pretty even. Ivern's clearing out his jungle. Volibear pushing hard on Gnar again. Looks like Ivern's going to come back up to assist with that. Oh no, we've got the Rift Herald going down. Ivern's still coming up top. Looks like they're going to go ahead and try to finish out this turret, and that will allow Volibear to roam. Volibear
Oh, it didn't get the tower.
It didn't get the tower. Tower was canceled.
This can turn really bad for red side.
There it goes. Gnar
Yeah,
manages to
kill
turn
the
it
tower.
around and gets the
If he
kill
can get
on
under tower.
Ivern. Ivern trying to clean it up. Daisy being real persistent there. Ooh, Mega Gnar runs out, unfortunately, just a
Build up to the
little bit
tower.
too early for Mega Gnar to get out of there. Hecarim looking to try to come up and reapply the pressure, but that turret is gone. So first team down goes to the red team. Welcome, Dark White Wolf. Glad you could join us. Except Julie, she's nice. Well, Julie sounds like a lovely person then. Hopefully she'll become joining us in the stream. Come say hi. What do we got here? We've got Ezreal and Leona pushing out bot lane. Morgana and Tristana just kind of trying to hold it back. They seem to be going back and forth a bit. But the blue team turret is taking a hit. In fact, really across the board, there's a lot of gold going towards the red team from those plates. Both, all the lanes except for top lane still have full 5 plates for the red team, while blue team has lost top turret, down 3 plates in mid lane, and a single plate down in the bottom lane. As you can see here, that translates to a 3,000 gold advantage for the red team. If they can take that momentum and just keep it going, that will get them the win here for sure. Hecarim coming in, looking for a gank once again, is dissuaded due to the ward control that the red team has kept down. Getting converged on actually by mid lane, jungle, and bot lane could go real bad for blue team here. Hecarim hanging out, trying to get that gank. I don't think he realizes that he's got friends right behind him in his backyard. So we're going to have to see how this plays out here. He really wants to get in that fight. Volibear still sticking most of the top, kind of roaming around in the jungle a bit, making sure that Vision's out there, trying to see where things are at. Looks like he wanted to steal blue buff, but Hecarim's already cleared it. In fact, that blue buff still has another minute and 10 seconds before it's back up. Volibear is just going to keep clearing out the minions. Actually looks like he was hoping to ambush Gnar. He's waiting in a bush up there, but fortunately for him, Gnar has decided to move down to mid lane. Hecarim has decided to give up the gank. Leona trying to get it engaged here in the bot lane, unfortunately gets rooted by Morgana.
I think that was a slight misplay also. Ivern ganking a Morgana is kind of null and void, in my opinion. And a Tristana too, with ult.
Yeah, they've got a lot of things to push him back out.
It's only 3 to 4 in kills though, 1 dragon. If blue side can get this dragon, it actually changes the game, I think, in their favor.
We've got an
Really
Earth
looking
Dragon.
like another kill.
Ooh, Tristana going on Ezreal. Morgana and Ezreal both following up. Ezreal gets out, but boy, did he take a beating. Red team trying to put pressure on this dragon, but with Ezreal having lost as much health, he's going to be trying to hang back in this fight. Hecarim, though, being on the rather low side. What they need to make sure is that Hecarim doesn't manage to get that fear off at the last second and prevent the... There it is again. My
V for
God.
Rise is trying to 1v9. I called it.
He is putting so much pressure, it's ridiculous. I can't believe that that's twice now. He's just letting red team do the work for him. He's getting the objectives all on his own, just capturing it right at the very end.
Oh, they kill Orianna here though. Good charm.
Ooh, yeah, there it is. I think I'm a little bit behind you because I just saw the charm.
You just saw the charm?
Well, like the kill happened just now. The shutdown just showed up.
I don't know, cause I'm just streaming it right off of Discord.
Right. I think there's just a little bit of lag between it, which and then there's lag for the game itself. That's fine. I just wanted. You're commenting, and I was like, wait a minute, I haven't seen that, and then it happened. I was like, oh, I see. I was a bit confused, but I'm caught up to speed now.
What is your time in the game, and when you're saying it, that's the time that I'll think about.
Oh no, it's fine. You keep talking about it. I don't need to be the only guy here chatting away. You didn't bother me.
No, I'm just making sure that we're meshed up enough to where I don't spoil anything that's about to happen.
You just you were I thought you were psychic for a second. It was a little freaky.
No, that was a good play though by blue side. A Drake and a shutdown on the Orianna. That's really good.
Yeah, I mean, if they keep that up, there's still a chance to turn this around. Red team giving up objectives is massive. Oh my god, blue team just killed Ezreal down in the bot lane. Where is Leona at? Leona's actually fighting them
Two
under turret.
TPs
Looks like we've
coming.
got a teleport coming in from both
Oh, he kills
Volibear
him,
and Orianna. It looks like they're trying to finish off that bot lane. Looks like Leona's going to go ahead and, or Morgana's going to take one for the team. Tristan's going to try to get away, running all the way back to almost the inhibitor turret to try to get out. Let's see if she manages to get, Ivern's very close by, so if she's not careful, she's going to get hit. She's going for an execute here?
Execute.
Exactly it. And she gets it.
They're killing
For those of you that-
Orianna though. Huge.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Orianna going down, yeah. Ez getting an ult down mid. Unfortunately, doesn't clean anything up off that. Hecarim getting an execute as well. No, getting the turret. That's what happened. Oh, the Rift turret's been dropped in mid lane. I'm a little bit behind here. People, bear with me. I need
good.
caffeine. Let me go ahead and open up this soda pop. That's what I need. Been a long day. All right.
Well, blue team is pushing them in quite hard, but they are still down on gold.
But it's only 500. It was just 2,000 not too long ago.
True, they pulled ahead. They have 2 dragons as well, which is a huge advantage. 2 turrets, and the kills are even.
We did also talk about how, you know, peeling Tristan is impossible, but I think if the Hecarim and Ahri can get on the Ezreal, it's the same scenario, just on the other team. Just comes down to who CC's better.
It's
Right,
all
so
about the
whoever
same team.
loses their ADC first is going to be a huge disadvantage here. The teams are pretty evenly matched as far as what I would say a character bulk is. With maybe the red team having a slight advantage having both Leona and Volibear. But, you know, Ivern and Hecarim both... well, let's look at what Hecarim's building. Hecarim's building a Triforce, so I don't think we're going to see too much tank from him. He's going to probably be doing a Brawler style. Ivern not really building heavy into the tank either, so most of the tankage is going to come from Leona, Gnar, and Volibear in this game.
True. I mean, I've said it many times. I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion.
Oh,
but
they got the bait off, but just... Oh, Triss goes down for it, though.
Oh, no.
There it is. Leona
Blue
getting
TP
that
comes
wonderful turn on Tristana there, and Ezreal cleaning it up with his ult. Gnar coming in, though, trying to get some action. Ezreal trying to keep him at a distance. Hecarim ulting in. Looks like that's going to be the end of Leona.
1 for 1.
Ooh, that's rough. Ezreal tried to put in some support there, but unfortunately not much that can be done in that situation. But Orianna comes down and secures a kill on Morgana.
Does. Ezreal's more as a safe champion. He's not very consistent damage, but when he hits, it's hard.
Is there a chroma on that Battle Academia skin? It's driving me nuts.
That skin, if you want to tab down to it, I believe he is using base.
That is base. He's just very red, and I don't remember the Battle Academia. It's a
Yes.
shame he's recalling
He's
in that
very
bush.
red.
I'd love to have seen that.
Very good animation. It's one of my favorite skins in the game.
Don't mind me, everybody, just nerding out over some skins here.
Skins are important. It is the difference between a win and a loss, obviously.
I mean, you know, sometimes that's why Elementalist Lux is now banned in pro play.
This dragon might be a bad fight for red side. Honestly,
Yeah,
they
they're
might
going
have
in for that Ocean Dragon. For those of you that aren't aware, we haven't had an Ocean Dragon actually pop up in our games yet, but Ocean Dragon provides a massive health regen boost to the team. I think it comes in at a 2.5% health. Is that right?
I think, yeah,
do
2.5 is correct.
Base until you get soul in, it's 5%.
And with
Good luck,
Volibear
Bernard.
especially having a lot of passive health regen in his kit, it would be a lovely boost for him. And really anybody. They can just delay a fight. They can re-engage with a high advantage. Looks like they are doing their best to try to secure it. I don't think Red Team's messing around this time. They've had 2 dragons stolen from them now.
Ahri's caught.
Really, looks like they've got a pick on Ahri going in. Volibear's chasing, not letting her go. Flash
fight is
ult
hard.
from Ahri to get out of the fight.
Hecarim ulti.
Hecarim going in with the ult. Now this is what Soda's here. Morgana gets her ult off. That is Ezreal down for the red team. Blue team comes out unscathed. We've got a couple people that are really hurt, but everybody is up. Gnar chasing Orianna down. Leona trying to peel Gnar off Orianna, but it's not going well.
Mega Gnar.
Orianna trying to make plays with the bush.
Gnar.
Unfortunately, does not get out. Ivern coming in, but Mega Gnar has now triggered that huge health boost, plus the ability changes with the crowd control. It is enough to turn that whole fight around, and it looks like we're looking at a triple kill for the blue team here. There it is. Gnar pulls off a triple, and that is another dragon for the blue team, which is going to pull them ahead. They have now swapped the gold advantage and now taken the lead, both kills, gold, and objectives.
blue team might actually win this game. I thought it was impossible once it got to late game, but if their Gnar is just gonna absolutely destroy everyone.
If Gnar manages to pull out those outplays and those team fights like he did there, and Hecarim can maintain this objective control, it's going to be really hard for Red Team to make a comeback here. Right now, the advantage isn't massive. Well, honestly, it is. With 3 dragons down, they cannot afford to miss this next dragon, or that's going to be it for them. It's going to be a game over. The buff they're going to get from the Dragon Soul, and especially if they manage to get Elder after that, will more than likely end the game. There you see Ivern's passing, getting off, collecting the red buff. For those of you that don't know, Ivern cannot actually attack the jungle buffs. Instead, he, what would you say, releases them? I don't know how you'd really describe it.
Yeah, releases them into the wild.
Be free, my little forest friends. That is Ivern's little thing. Looks like Volibear's coming up here. A huge swap, actually, from what we saw early game where Gnar was getting heavily pressured and has now turned the game around. Is 6-1 versus Volibear's 1-3, and even has upped on the CS over Volibear. So we've just seen a massive swap here in the gold. Look at that. If you look right there, Gnar is sitting at a cool 9,700 gold to Volibear's 7,400, and that is a massive, massive difference. In fact, Gnar taking the lead in gold for the entire game. As you can see right here, he's got a lot of items built and is really pushing that advantage, trying to take whatever he can. Looks like most of the all of Red Team actually has their mythics already. Blue Team is just missing mythics on Morgana, and it looks like she's working towards she's actually already built an hourglass. She rushed that instead of her mythic, and she's probably going to go for, what would you say, really she could go 2 different items with that. She could go with the Leandres, or she could go with Ludens. What do you think of
For which
Morgana's
champion,
gonna
sorry?
make? Trying to figure out Morgana's mythic.
Morgana, I would say
Everfrost.
the optimal play here, I think, is to go Everfrost, just for the extra CC. Even though Ari does have one, I mean, it stacks, so like you can get the double ability out of it, basically. But most likely, she's going AP already, probably Leandres.
I do see your point about the Everfrost. They do need some CC to make sure, but I think with them having the advantage now, she, like you said, might be looking for that Leandres instead to maintain that damage going out rather than the crowd control. Gnar putting a lot of pressure on Volibear up here. Volibear having that red buff will give him a lot of health regen, and of course that burn is nothing to shirk at in fights. And but Gnar having range right there is just going to keep putting pressure on the Volibear.
Like I said, they saw what he did on Jax, and they gave him his main champion. This guy has his name in his, like, the champion name.
Gnar gain. I love it.
And they gave it to him. Let this be a lesson to any team that's watching this. Ban Gnar.
True.
Alright, looks like we go to big convergence mid lane. Gnar clearing out the jungle though top, trying to make sure he reduces the potential gold that they can recoup. Volibear coming in on the clear, starts to engage the fight, but Gnar, honestly, I'm going to say has the advantage here. Volibear might be able to use this bush, but I don't think it's going to happen. Gnar is about to turn to Megnar. His rage meter is full, and with that E missing from Volibear, I think that's the fight done. Volibear, as you can see, is having to back out. Hecarim looking to maybe try to help assist in acquiring the kill. Ivern hanging out, but Volibear probably... I don't think Volibear has Vish on Hecarim, and here he comes. Volibear uses his ultimate to get out, but unfortunately the Hecarim counters with his, and the fear secures the kill for the blue team. Ezreal throws an ult up, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it's going to hit anybody. Particles on that, absolutely beautiful. I don't have any of the skins, the Battle Academia skins. I have Pulsefire Ezreal, but I don't play them that much, so I don't have very many. But I got to admit that Battle Academia skin and its particles are stunning.
I'm just gonna say also, this is a huge upset win, because I had a little insight conversation with one of their players, and they were very nervous about playing this team. So the fact if they win this game, that's going to be a huge momentum boost for them, I think, in terms of confidence. Because honestly, let's be honest, this red team was supposed to be, or can still be, one of the best teams in the tournament, if not the best. So to beat them like first or second would be pretty nuts early. In this fashion too, a comeback. And now they're in the driver's seat.
I would agree. I mean, we have seen a fantastic turnaround, and with the next dragon coming up in 20 seconds, and red team not going to have Orianna for that fight, that puts the blue team at an easy advantage to secure this dragon soul. Hecarim's ult is about to be up as well, so they'll be ready for this fight, while blue team's going to have to work in a 4v5 situation. Now, we do see that both Gnar and Volibear have their teleports up, so they're probably going to stay dueling in the top lane, trying to keep pressure where they can. Gnar having, once again, the advantage up here with his ranged and mini Gnar form, and then the bulk and mega Gnar. Looks like Ivern's trying to come up and clear it, chasing after him with Daisy, but Gnar's got a lot of mobility, and he's just probably going to walk away. Especially with the dragon actually already being started on, and there it is. Red team manages to swipe. You know, actually, can we get a rewind on that? Can we go back and see that? That's a play that I just don't think we can miss.
He who shall not be named got the dragon steal there.
Yeah, let's go down. Let's
with
look
a
at this
clean. I heard him in the way out. He said this was for Kobe. Just watch.
Probably Israel, they're screaming, I hope this works. And then just, it works.
There it is. And there's the
Beautiful.
swipe. No kills picked up with it, but with that objective cleared, that is another time saver for the red team. Because they still are down in by 2 dragons, but with this, they've bought a little bit more time. We've got 5 minutes till the next dragon will respawn. And if they can try to gain advantage again. What was that emote while he was running? He did a little emote. That was cool. Look, I'm just going to keep fangirling over skins here. Don't mind me, everybody. I'm just having a time.
Oh, he's caught.
Ooh,
there's 2
Gnar.
going on.
Oh, but they do a trade. Orianna caught again. And Gnar, is he going to get out? Ezreal making sure it doesn't happen. Getting the shutdown. That is a lot of gold for Ezreal right there. Gnar had a 700 gold shutdown when that happened. So that is massive, massive gold for Ezreal if he can push that advantage. Hecarim getting caught out. A lot of crowd control. Once again, we talked about that earlier in the match, that red team has a lot of crowd control. And here you see a lot of it coming to play. Leona getting a lot of shields, a lot of buffs, going in, really wants to try to help her team secure another kill here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Morgana possibly... Oh, so many shields coming from Ivern. Ooh, Ezreal getting another kill with the old snipe on Morgana. Look at that. All right, with that, Leona is now recalling Ivern, is going back to clear his jungle. Looks like Ezreal's going to continue farming, and the gap has once again closed. There was about a 3,000 to 4,000 gold gap, and now they're just back down to 1,000 gold gap between the 2 teams. Now, blue team is still up by 4 turrets, so red team's got to make a close on these objectives. We're having a little bit of lag here, everybody. Bear with us.
Is it visual lag?
Yeah, the stream itself is just stopping. And nobody told me that our other game started.
Yes, it did. It's just, they took quite a while to get into.
8 minutes in,
And-
we've got Nasus in the top lane. Looks like we've got J4 in the jungle, Orianna mid. A lot of Orianna play going on. Vayne, Karma in the bot versus a Jhin Nautilus, a Viego mid. Looks like Jhin jungle and a Garen top. So we've got some beef on both teams. Vayne's gonna shred the tanks though. Vayne's got that true damage, this percent health base, and it's nasty, nasty stuff. Looks like they're only 8 minutes in. Gold is roughly even. Red team is up by 1 kill, so this game is still early going on. Oh, I saw. Did the other game end?
No, sorry, I DC'd.
Oh, okay.
Let me know if the lag's fixed.
Yep, I'm gonna pull it back up. Let's go back over here. Our other game is still early in. Not a whole lot going on. Just a little bit of trading, a lot of farming. It looks like the lag is definitely not like it was before, because it was. Oh, maybe a little bit. I think it's just the camera jumps that are. I don't know. We're doing okay though. It's not like it was before. Before it was stuttering really bad. So anyway, back to here. We've got exactly 1,000 gold lead still. We've got 2 kills on the blue team, up over the 15 on the red. So we got 17 for blue, 15 for red. Gold is not a huge difference right now. Leona looking to try to capture Gnar. Gnar is just fast though, and is disengaging appropriately. He does not want to fight that 1v4. Especially with Ezreal not far behind and Leona having a lot of crowd control. There is our lovely chicken pizza ward again, and there it goes. Looks like they're pushing up the mid lane. Top has had a lot of pressure. There's a massive minion wave coming to push up there, but looks like they're going to try and clear it. Hecarim actually running parallel to Volibear here, might run into each other. Hecarim sitting on a ward, don't know. Oh, now he knows that Volibear is in the area, having seen the E. We've got Ezreal, Leona, and Ivern hanging out bottom. Gnar trying to push it through. Hecarim clearing out the red team's jungle. Ahri, Morgana, and Tristana grouped up together. Looks like maybe they're trying to make a play on the Baron here while Gnar is pushing bot. Gnar's teleport is up so he can respond if a team fight happens on the Baron. Leona and Ez will need to move that way to prevent anything from going on. Volibear trying to put pressure on it. Blue team's pinging. Looks like they're aware that that they are not alone in the jungle there. So, you know, just for fun, let's see, guys, what do you think is going to happen if this Baron fight goes down?
I think that anything can happen because I've made 3 predictions, and yeah. Nobody, I mean, we forgot that someone could get picked before the Baron fight.
Yep, Zoe just knocked that man out.
Ooh, Nard annihilating this bottom lane turret. It's going to be gone, and there's nothing that the red team can do about it. That thing is done for. And if they allow... right here, red team needs to make a decision. They're working too hard to debate whether they want to fight Baron or save bottom lane. And they really need to commit to one or the other. And I think they've made the appropriate play here with Volibear, since his teleport is up, going to counter the Gnar push, while the rest of the team converges on Baron. Morgana using her ability to try to keep them at a distance, shredding the Baron from the blue team here. And unfortunately, the stream is freezing again.
Oh yeah, it is.
So give me one moment here. Caught up. There we go. Looks like they've managed to cause the blue team to disengage off of Baron. Already getting caught out. Almost killed by the Ezreal ult there. Looks like both teams walked away without any kills happening for either side. Volibear looking to try to collapse on Gnar here. Starts getting engaged, but Gnar's keeping at a distance, and whenever you see him hit with that boomerang, he applies these stacks. To the third stack, he does percent damage, and it's bonus damage. It's nasty. Is it percent damage, or is it bonus damage? Ooh, Morgana with a lovely hourglass going on right there to counter the Leona combo. Leona hopped on Ahri, though, and that is it for her. Gnar tried to come from behind, pick up Ahri, but Ahri had her own hourglass up and ready. The rest of the team is now converging to bully Gnar out of the lane. Daisy just pounding on him out of the jungle, sending him flying. Volibear, honestly, Volibear has it out for Gnar this game. I just do not see him letting him go. Ezreal looking to try to finish off Hecarim. Hecarim, though, despite what he appears, he does still do a lot of damage, even though he's got a bit of beef to him. So Ezreal's got to be careful here. Orianna securing the dragon for the red team. I mean, that is 2 dragons now. They're only 1 dragon down. Still could go either way though, because once again, it only takes 1 more dragon for the blue team to have that dragon soul. Ooh, Gnar and Volibear getting into it. Looks like Volibear's got the advantage, but if Gnar can keep it at a pace away, Gnar will win this fight. Volibear's realized that he's not able to catch up. Leona coming in with the crowd control, and Ezreal getting the shutdown. Once again, that's a lot of gold going into Ezreal's pocket. Ezreal's gold bounty gone up to 600 gold with a 8-3 KDA going on here. Oh, there we go, guys. If you look, Morgana has indeed both that Leandra, as we called that earlier. A lot of that percent health damage, really good to counter Volibear, really good against Leona, even though most of Leona comes from, her tankiness comes from her actual stats rather than pure health, but she is still affected by the percent health. Volibear, though, especially having a lot of bonus HP there. Building that Titanic Hydra is going to be really relying on that, so Leandra is going to hurt him quite a bit. How are you guys doing? Everybody else all right here?
I think
yes, sir.
When I use my push to talk, it makes my stream lag. That's why I'm trying to stay a little bit more quiet, but I'm not sure.
Gotcha. Real quick, we're gonna go check a look on the other game here real quick.
Since no one wanted to spectate us, we went ahead and won. Team 6-1.
Here we've got.
Homie, you are noted, and the loser of one of the next games here.
So here in our game here, we've got a 4-4 kills for both teams. Looks like red team is up by 1 turret. We've got a decent amount of vision control for both teams. Ooh, looks like J4 got caught out there by the blue team. They annihilated him real quick. Orianna is still fighting in the bot lane here, trying to keep pressure off of them. Orianna trying to get this Jhin kill here, but Jhin has a mean combo. But Orianna doesn't care. She has a combo of her own and doesn't give Jhin the chance at all. Look at the lovely Nautilus recall we've got there. We've got Jhin here pushing We've got Jin Zhao, and then we've just got Jin. We've got to watch out for those names. Karma and Vayne coming back to bottom lane. Looks like right now Ori going 3-0 here. Vayne having a bit of a rough time though. Still up, it looks like. Well, actually, no, Jin has her beat quite a bit in CS by almost 40 points. So it looks like it's a rough game going for bot side for the red team.
It was missed because we were watching the other stream, but Cookie on ADC here on Vayne did end up getting first blood.
Ah, fantastic.
They had a lovely fight, and she did snack that first blood, and then her 2 deaths did come in the next 10 minutes, but...
Yeah, Cookie was having some warm-up rounds earlier, and watching her play was a lot of fun. Looks like red team here is securing the Rift Pearl. But let's go ahead and go back to our other match real quick. This is still early game here. Relatively even match. I know the other game is going to be wrapping up here soon. We don't want to miss the end of this. I say soon. Really, they could keep it going for a while. It just depends. There's a lot going on here, though. Team fights are engaging. Hecarim starting a fight here. Ivern countering with Daisy. Volibear getting absolutely shredded by Tristana. But nonetheless, he is still a tanky bear. Ezreal going in from the back, getting the kill on Tristana, chasing Hecarim down with Ahri trying to peel. Ooh, Ahri hits that charm, and that is the end of Ezreal we see. Tristana's got that spell shield preventing Leona from leaping onto her. Ivern and Volibear trying to look like getting engaged there, but not really seeing much of anything. Ori in the back lane looking real low on health and mana. They'll probably not be able to do anything. And here we see the team starting to recall. Hecarim trying to re-engage, but unfortunately runs into 3 of them right there. Does Azonia's the hourglass, though. Oh, he had the stopwatch. That's what he did not. He hasn't finished a full hourglass yet. But with that kill, looks like the blue team is looking to recall. Blue team pinging the vision they have on Baron. Ahri going in for some pokes, trying to prevent people from backing. Morgana holding off Leona in the mid lane. Gnar looks like going to push out the wave top. So it looks like they're going to probably do a bit of a reset here as both teams have suffered some casualties. And before they get into another engage and contest another objective. Dragon coming up, though, in 20 seconds. So we're going to make sure we make it back over here in time to see that. So let's go over here back to the other game. Looks like we got here just in time. Red team has taken the dragon, the Infernal Dragon. So now it's 1 to 2 dragons. Damage buffs going to the red team. Ultimate ability haste and damage resistances going to the blue team here. So we've got J4 cleaning the jungle. Nasus pushing out the mid lane. We've got Vayne
Nasus
and...
is 4-0.
So he is. Is that James John? Who's on?
That is
Sharky.
That is Sharky.
Sharky
He's
is on
actually on his
Nasus.
main. Nasus is his main. He is very strong with him.
Already built that Divine Sunderer. He is looking to shred some people up. He is farming up that Q, I bet, every chance he gets. Orianna got a maxed out Darksteel here, too. We've got a lot of momentum going on for the red team here. The gold advantage isn't massively different, but the items here are definitely saying some things are going on. Gary pushing up this top lane. All right, let's get back over here because we know we've got a dragon fight coming up, and we haven't missed it already. Oh, we did.
Well, you did miss the dragon fight. It did go to red
quick.
side, but they've got 3 dragons.
Now it could be anybody's game. Both teams, 3 dragons. So the next kill for either side is going to be Dragon Soul. Red team looking to get the Baron out of this. Gnar, though, coming in. We've seen some great plays from Gnar so far. Even though it would be a 5v1 situation, Gnar may be able to get something out of this. Putting a lot of pressure on Leona. Leona trying to get him zoned out of the fight here. Shredding through her defenses. Unfortunately for him, red team does secure that buff. And they are now bloodthirsty for Gnar.
He's about to get Gnar. There's the ulti.
Oh, Mega Gnar's come up. Way too much crowd control, though. Despite popping up Mega Gnar, he's just unable to do anything. He cannot reverse that play around.
Oh, you guys are still watching?
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
All right, so we've got a blue team here putting out some wards in the jungle. Red team has recalled and recouped, and they are looking to push down that mid. Looks like they're going to maybe see some pings going on the minimap here, maybe clearing their jungle before they do the Baron push. Leona coming down mid, walking alongside parallel to Ori, and Volibear coming down long way to bot lane. Hecarim is in the bot side of blue jungle, and Leona kind of actually in a bad position, stuck between the 2 sides of the team. Converging in on Hecarim, though, with Volibear. Volibear getting vision on that Hecarim, Leona getting over with the Blast Cone. Ivern and Ahri duking it out, but Ori's coming in behind.
Yeah, I
And
did
here
not
it goes. Oh, Morgana spell shield saving Ari, but unfortunately gets blasted by Leona's ult herself. Zonia's Hecarim comes in with the ult, only manages to fear one of the champions though, and that right there immediately is Morgana down and Hecarim down. No time at all in that. And very unlucky ult from Hecarim there. Volibear walking right onto Gnar, and fight has engaged. Tristana and Ari putting a lot of damage in from the backline though. It doesn't look like Ori and Volibear are able to get in. Ivern though and Volibear throwing out some crowd control, catching up. Daisy's out on the field now, combating Gnar, keeping him out of the fight. Heavy Baron minion push coming down mid lane right now. Ari coming around the side, trying to stay at the edges of it and put some poke in the damage out into the red team. But doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Turret goes down. Leona ults on Ari, and Ezreal finishes her off. Gnar has lost his Mega Gnar form, and Tristana taken down by the Ezreal ult. Ooh. Ooh, Gnar barely gets out of that alive in that contest with Ezreal there. Morgana back up and trying to apply some pressure, but unfortunately they are just shredding through these turrets. Guys, it looks like that is going to be the end of this game with 19-30 in red team's favor, and there it is.
Yeah, it was
GG, man. That was a banger.
That was almost an upset. That was almost an upset.
Yeah, we brought it out halfway through. We were like, we got this, and then we just started falling behind because they had no damage, and they got
one thing. When you guys start falling behind, it's okay to give up a little bit. You know, turtle up. You guys are playing Tristana Morg. They can't dive you guys. They're under towers more. That game was crazy. It felt like you guys panicked a little bit. You know.
John O'Kane in the chat, apparently not a fan of Volley.
That was a good
Volley, dude.
All right, we're back here in game 4 now. We've got blue team up 1 turret, red team up 2. 8-9 as far as the kills go. A very about 1,000 gold lead going on for the red team here. Who is this? Santa Claus Vigard just finished taking out the top turret. I did not recognize him in that skin. Not used to him having a beard. He's got enough skins for it though. You'd think I would. We've got down in the bot lane. Looks like they're getting ready to set up for Dragon. Infernal Drake is going to be up in 6 seconds, and that will go very well with the Infernal Drake they already have, giving them a massive damage boost for their team. And on top of that, equalizing the field for the Dragons for both sides. Here we go. They started to clear. We've got blue team trying to get in position, but it looks like it's too late, and red team has already cleared that dragon. So it's going to be 2 dragons for both sides. It could be anyone's soul coming up towards the end of this game. So red team's immediately taking and rotating around mid, pushing out the minions here. Sharky just getting those Qs off wherever he can, building up those stacks. Garen on his own pushing out the bot lane. Wow, looks like red team's clearing Baron. Are they thinking about a early Baron here? Blue team's caught wind, is coming out putting pressure. Looks like red team's trying to stall it out, see if maybe they can force a fight without starting the Baron. It looks like not a good idea, so they're backing out. Someone has to go deal with that Garen. Nass is trying to recall. Jin Zhao really try to put the pressure on, stop these recalls from going out. Garen shredding these turrets down bot lane. Oriana's arrived, looking to fight Garen. Garen puts his defenses up. Oriana's still getting those hits in. Blue team starting the Baron as soon as red team departs. Can we move up just a little bit so we can get that Baron health bar on the shot?
Sure.
Yeah, there we go. Not doing it very quickly, but they are still doing some hefty damage to it. J4 is aware of it though, and red team comes in and disrupts the Baron. Vigard getting zoned out by Nasus, and there he goes. He is now a new stack on that Nasus Q.
5-0 Nasus.
Garen coming into the fight, Jin ulting, but I don't think it's going to do him any good. Oh my god, that J4 ult went on the Jin. Was that Jin died? Did Nautilus got out, so that was 2 kills overall in that fight for the red team.
There's a shutdown on the Nasus.
Shutdown on Nasus, but red team is going ahead and pressuring this Baron. Once again, they're not doing a great job clearing it very quickly, but they are making progress on it, and if left undisturbed, we'll definitely be able to clear it. Karma out here trying to keep Jin from getting in too close. J4 kind of looking low on health. Managed to get it, though. Cookie with the secure, a little bit of an early smite from J4 there, but they have the Baron buff now. Unfortunately for Nasus, he was down, so he will not see that buff on him when he respawns. We've got about 2 minutes 45 for the next dragon.
Okay, we're gonna push out waves.
That was sick. I just saw that. What Vayne skin is that?
That is Project Vayne, one of the
That
best
was
Vayne
like-
skins.
Yeah, I saw her riding on that motorbike, and I was like, ooh, I kind of want that. Got J4 clearing out his jungle here. NASA's coming up top to combat Garen. Looks like right now blue team has lost all of their exterior turrets, but so has the red team. So right now it's a fairly even game, with the exception of the Baron buff having been applied to the red team. That's going to give them a real heavy push here. A lot of jungle clearing going on though, so if they don't use that Baron buff, it won't actually do them much good. Both Vayne and Orianna recalling again. J4 still continuing to clear out the jungle. Karma looks like she's trying to put some pressure in, but it's dangerous for her to roam. Blue team and red team both have a lot of vision out in the field. J4 caught the Vigar stun there, knocked into it, but doesn't look like blue team's able to follow up on it. J4 and Karma looking to hold mid lane. Jhin trying to catch up in gold, farming out the jungle. Orianna farming again. And we've got Vayne having joined Karma in the mid lane. That's going to be a lot of pressure there if they're not careful. J4 putting out some wards, trying to clear, perhaps prepping for Karma putting down a... no, not Karma. J4 also putting down a pink ward there. Control ward. Sorry, they're not pink anymore. They're red. Are they still pink? Now I don't remember.
They would still be considered a pink ward, but control wards.
Looks like they're setting up to make sure that they can secure this next dragon. Mid turret tier 2 is taking a heavy beating for the blue team here. They're going to have to keep an eye on them. They're going to lose it quick. Nasa's pushing in against the Garen top lane. Orianna securing the blue buff for herself. Real handy to have. She does go through mana pretty quickly if she's constantly spamming her ball.
I'm not a big fan of Red's comp also. Because you have J4 and like Orianna who want to do kind of what we watched last game, like the big wombo combo team fight, but then you have Vayne and Karma who don't want to get anywhere near anyone. So it's like, it's going to be interesting to see how they play around it, like with versus the Veigar as well. It's going to be hard.
Yeah, especially because the Veigar's given enough time. He'll keep stacking up on his passive. Ooh, that catch out. J4 though trying to turn it around. No such luck though. Jhin just melts him with that Jhin ult going. Jhin, I can't say the same names because I call Jhin Zhao Jhin for short, but then we have actual Jhin here. Ooh, that Orianna ult just annihilated Jhin Zhao. He is out of the fight.
So, just a question about Team 6. Since we won, we're going straight to the 3rd and 4th place fight, right?
Yep, after this you will see who you're facing, I think. I'll check.
Aren't you gonna... Wait, wasn't there, there's 4 teams playing right now, right?
This is Team 4 and 2, yep.
Okay. Can we get an updated bracket if possible?
Yep, I will post the bracket now.
Because since we lost on Team 5, like, are we playing another? Is there like a losers bracket, or can I go do something else?
We don't have to.
It's up to you guys.
Because looks like red team, they're securing that 3rd Infernal Dragon there. That's going to be a huge damage buff for their team again. That's 3 Infernal Dragons for the red team. They're packing. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys. I was just... Big moment there. Had to put that out.
How you do you think?
It's in the tournament chat now, guys.
Okay, I'm going to check it out.
I will admit, I gotta give props to the blue team here. The kill counter is close. It's only 10 to 12, and the gold gap is not very significant. It did just spike up, so it's about 1.5K right now. Blue team doing a real good job of not falling too far behind, but red team has been securing those objectives like crazy. With having secured both Baron and the last dragon, they are now 1 away from Dragon Soul. Blue team has to catch up with 2. Right now, Orianna and Nasus both having bounties on them. They are coming in hot. Vayne looks like trying to push out that mid lane, catch up in that farm a bit, because she has fallen behind significantly compared to Jhin by almost a 50 CS lead.
Farm it out. It's the name of the game for Red Side.
I love that Vigar skin. It makes me chuckle. Jhin Zhao looking to engage Orianna, but Orianna's got backup hiding that bush. He decides he wants nothing to do with that and has backed off. Looks like, though, they've spotted Karma outrunning by herself. Jhin Zhao and Nautilus looking to engage, but Karma manages to get out unscathed. They've got Baron coming up in 40 seconds. They're going to have to keep an eye on that. Nihilus and Jin still really wanting to get this Karma here. They're trying to feel out the Baron pit and make sure that they've got vision and can maybe attempt to secure it in the next fight. Red team, though, sees this converging. Nasus does have his teleport up as well as Garen, so they're both going to duke it out in the bottom lane while these teams both kind of test the waters out amongst each other to see if a fight might be to their advantage.
And only 2k gold down as well. It's going to be an interesting finish to this game.
Ooh, Karma got picked up by Nautilus, stunned by Vigar, and then that is it. But we've got a teleport coming in from Red team. Garen following up behind it. The fight's getting major right here. Actually, a lot going on here. Garen does manage to take out Vayne. That's going to be a heavy damage loss to the team. Nasus is not able to get the kill secure on Jin, and his ult is up, and he is using it, and that's going to be Nasus gone right there. Vigar gets the kill for that. That's going to be bonus AP for Vigar. Now it's only 2 left for the red team versus 4, or no, all 5 for the blue team. Garen looking in to finish off the kills there. J4 trying to peel for Orianna. Orianna getting out thanks to her ball, and it looks like Orianna and Jin will both get out. Karma has respawned and is up again. Red team looking to try to utilize this to go clear the Baron buff, but they are fairly low health. Jin Zhao probably will be able to get it, but the Nautilus and Jin will have to be careful as well as Garen not to die in the process here. They are absolutely shredding that. Karma coming in. Maybe her mantra is up, so she might be able to get a cheeky mantra Q out there, and that would be devastating for their backline right now with the surge they are. There goes J4. Jin Zhao does manage to secure the Baron. J4 is now stuck in the Baron pit with the blue team. Unfortunately, that is the end of Jin Zhao, and Nasus has just respawned. So that's going to be Baron buff for the red team. Looks like only Nautilus lost the Baron, or blue team, I'm sorry. Baron buff for blue team. Hey, Skywalker, welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Surprised you haven't popped in to say hey to me yet. Anyway, blue team though has secured the Baron buff for themselves. Looks like Nautilus is the only one missing out. Orianna getting that blue buff again for herself. Looks like Nasus is coming by to clear some of these wards that are all gathered here. It is a mess of wards in that pit, let me tell you. Looks like Vayne and Karma hanging out in blue side's bottom jungle. Orianna right behind. Jin Zhao and Jin both hang out mid lane. Oh, we got a little bit of a lag there, everybody. Give us just a moment. There we go. Looks like they're trying to push these mid. Ooh, Jin caught out by Karma and Vayne and is just instantly annihilated. And looks like somebody's not happy because there's a lot of pings on Jin Zhao right there. Red team looking to secure the dragon for the loss of Baron. It looks like they're trying to clear the wards out, prepare for the next Infernal Drake, which will give them Infernal Dragon Soul, and that is a massive damage buff.
Sir, I have had a question from a couple people. They're wondering if the replay for these will be up for them to watch.
Yes,
the stream.
The stream, you know, at least what I've captured. So of course the replay for the individual games I won't have, but for everything that we've watched and broadcast on the stream will be available on the YouTube channel.
Awesome, thank you.
Sure thing.
I think this game will be kind of like last game, where it's only the colors are flipped, right? Like red side's on the turtle team this game. Can they turtle is the real question, because last game the team failed to turtle. But I think like Loaded and Nightlink are good at shot calling. They're going to be able to play safe and wait for the right moment.
And with that right there, that is the Infernal Dragon Soul, which if I'm correct does AoE damage as well. Jin getting a massive ult in there, followed by Vigar putting out the damage. That's 4 deaths right off the bat after clearing the Infernal Drag.
Oh, that's an ace.
Yep, right there. There goes Nasus. So while they manage to secure the Dragon Soul, the blue team still has Baron. That is actually devastating because they're going to be able to push without any contest right now. Looks like Jin Zhao is making probably the best call here, which is going bot lane, where they've got the most turrets taken and minion waves closest to the inhibitor. And so they're going to take this and push it all the way straight into the enemy base and maybe get an inhibitor. We've got 10 seconds on Karma and Vayne, so they're going to be able to counter push. But if they can take this with both Jin and Jin Zhao on it, these things are going to go down quick. These structures will not last long at all. Oh yeah, Skywalker, you've never seen my streams, have you? Welcome, welcome. You thought I was all just ducking around with you, didn't you? For those of you that don't know, Skywalker's in the other Discord. He loves all the duck memes and stuff. He doesn't realize that there's an actual community here. Skywalker was not prepared. All right. We've got blue team still
Ah,
pushing
there.
the top lane just naturally with the minions. Has blue team still got that Baron buff, or has it expired yet? Looks like, can we get a pan over to blue team somewhere?
Blue team.
Baron buff has expired, so the heavy push from blue team is going to be on hold for now. Everyone on the red team has respawned. Elder Dragon will be up in 4 minutes 20 seconds with Baron buff following right behind it, ahead 2 minutes 20 seconds. Ducking around, yeah, you caught that loaded, didn't you? Look, I've got Duck Punch for days. Ask Skywalker. In my chat, I changed his name to Duck Walker, and he loved it. And there's a lot of.
Oh, they got the pick on the vein.
Oh, I think I'm a little bit behind you still. Vayne's still up on my screen right now.
This is an 800 stack Nasus at this point in the game. This is kind of scary.
Oh my God, Nasus just terrifyingly shredded Nautilus up right there.
Could be the game right here.
Cookie getting a kill on Jin Zhao. That's 2 down, 4 down in all for the blue team right there. Red team looking to send it home here. Garen alone in the jungle realizes this is not the place he wants to be and is booking it back to base. Unfortunately, not much he's going to do against this 4v1 push right here. We've got Oriana going to stop super minions in the bottom lane to keep them from pushing in, because let me tell you, I have seen way too many games lost because people have ignored super minions. People, if you do anything in this game, respect the minion. Minions will kill you in fights if you're trying to get a duel out, and minions will destroy your base if left unattended. But in this case, they don't have to worry about it because red team is coming in, but Garen doing a lot to hold it off, but unfortunately, not able to stop Nasus there. Just terrifying with those Qs. And that is game 4, I think, for the red team now.
A little bit frozen in here. Let's 4 out of that.
All right, so we're going to hang out right here. We're going to bring up my intermission, and we'll wait for a second while the next game gets set up. So everyone just bear with us here. Yeah, Skywalker, have you seen these animations? They're great.
Alright.
Well, that being said, I
so
don't
we're
know why
having
this one
Team
is
2 versus Team 3,
giving me a
just
blank
like we predicted.
My animation here is being a little weird.
Alright, 4 and 5 have both forfeited. So, we'll give them both a 0.
That was a problem. Okay, I fixed that. There we go. Now we're not going to have that blinking ass shit. Oh, why did it... Excuse me, I thought I had it fixed. Give me one moment.
So loser's bracket can make it back to first place eventually, right? I would
Nope,
assume.
not in this bracket. This is only the 4 team.
Okay.
But the 6 team was, no. They all left pretty much, so they're done. So we have these 2, and I believe we are looking at a 3 game. Best of 3.
I apologize, everybody. My animation seems to be making that black screen, so it's gonna blink at you. Unfortunately, I can't fix that at this immediate moment.
Gotcha. I'm going to.
Glad you're enjoying the stream right now, Merritt. We're getting the bracket all set up here. Looking at the Excel sheet was what we've got pulled up right now. All the boring stuff y'all don't want to see. Y'all came here for the action. But I will say to Levi's credit, is a beautiful, clean-looking Excel sheet.
I tried. As you can see at the bottom, I planned for multiple different numbers of teams.
I see that. I see that.
Let's see. I'm trying to decide right now with them if they want to do a best of 3. That is entirely up to them. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to pop down and talk to them real quick. I will be back.
All right. We're going to take a little bit of a break here while the brackets get sorted out now that our first round of games have finished all around. We have some chill vibes going in here, and we'll get everything rocking and rolling. There we go. Now you don't have to worry about that blinking on y'all. Gotta say, these games are high octane. For those of y'all that haven't played a whole lot, we've got essentially the requirements. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody else here in the chat with me, but I believe the requirements had to be between gold and platinum. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's like gold 3, but I mean you can play for lower rank. The main thing was having the cap, which was plat 3.
So a lot of the people that you see playing have put a lot of time in this game. They do a lot of ranked games, and so you're going to see a lot of high octane play like that. When you play in that high elo, you've got to make decisions quick, and you've got to make them right there and then. There's not too much ducking around. You've got to get right into the thick of it.
Yeah, we play customs a lot here, and it's a lot of games of this style, like the 5v5 competitive, where we're always focusing on getting better most of the time, making the correct plays, and it shows. Like the rank doesn't even matter. You wouldn't be able to tell me these are silver, gold, and plat players if you were watching the games. I don't think.
Now let me tell you, he says this, but it's really intimidating when you're the bronze, like level 53, bronze 2 loading in, and everyone else like level 4 or 500. And you're like, one of these things just doesn't belong here.
Keep in mind, like, if you're a low rank player and come and play in our customs, you're probably gonna learn something in your first game. At least
that's true. You know, as long as you don't mind getting your butt whooped, like, you can learn a lot. And I don't mind getting my butt whooped, but I think Skywalker has just adopted me as a mascot, so I have fun with it either way.
Alright guys, I think Pockets here has offered to spectate the games, and I do believe it's going to be a best of 3. They are deciding now, though.
Welcome, Biz. Welcome to the chat.
Okay. Pockets, if you just want to pop
I'm
up
still,
the client.
I'm still laughing at Skywalker being like, "Wait a minute, this is legit."
Yeah, there we go. Just as I said.
It's got me laughing. Give me those skins. What skins are you looking at, Biz? What skins you want? I want some of those skins. I won't lie. That Battle Academia Ezra was pretty good. That Project Van was pretty slick. Like, a lot of good ones. You know, actually, I was given a gift for a friend of mine. His name is, his moniker is Unkind Cactus, and he gave me one of those random box gifts with the skin in it. And I got Project LeBlanc, and I was pretty stoked. That was dope, and I didn't even have a skin for LeBlanc yet.
Project LeBlanc is a good skin. I like the whole project line.
There are some projects that I'm not a big fan of, but most of them are really good. And usually the only reason I'm not a fan of them on people that I don't like is because they just have other skins I like more.
You see the new ones? The Mordekaiser, the Renekton, Varus.
Haven't seen Renekton, but I've seen that Mordekaiser skin. I kind of want like a really big skin for Mord though. Like I don't feel like I've got his Pentakill one, but I don't feel like there are too many that do a lot that really change him up. And I'd love to see them like make a.
That project one's going to.
I've seen a little bit of it in PBE, but I haven't looked at it too. I like to be surprised, so I don't look too much at the PBE stuff. Though I did totally look at that Rammus rework when that first came out, and that was insane. And then they had that bug where his movement speed would just go to like 700. Oh my god!
It was very fast.
Very, very fast. A ball of death. Though Rammus needed the tweaks. I totally think that he needed that. I think they were very good changes, in my opinion. They made him a lot more exciting to play.
Here. Oh, are they going into the picks and bans here? Good stuff. Did they actually decide on a best of 3?
Hey, Levi?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm going to leave you with some responsibility here because I've got to go to the Little Ducks room, so I'm going to let you handle this for a second.
You're going where?
To the Little Ducks room.
Alright, you are good. I was confused. Oh, it looks like Edmund is moved down. Ah, he's having a little pep talk with his team. What are we looking at? Alright, did they start the bands, Pockets?
Not yet. They're still in the room at the moment. Yep, this one's pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw they started using it. It's Yeah, when they started using it was very tedious, kind of annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see the need for it, but pick band tool.
Very cool.
Great. Well, I'm gonna check with loaded to see if we're doing okay. Alright. Pop in here, loaded. Are you doing best of 3? This is pretty much the two teams that everyone expected to make it this point. Oh, they're just doing one. Just one. I will stick around for that one.
Alright.
Are they switching teams here? Going on.
All right, everybody. I apologize for that. I'm back now.
There we go. It sounds like we're just doing a one game, one and done. No best of 3.
Oh, I didn't realize that they were not quite ready for me over here yet. We're gonna just oh, that's okay. I don't have it pulling up in the stream yet anyway, so we're fine.
Good. They're
So
popping
what is
in
this?
the
What is this thing I'm saying?
pro
Pro
team
draft, huh?
picker. Guess so. What are you doing here, Pocket? Is this
Yep.
is this how you
This.
view what they're doing?
Yep, I have this one. So for the tool, does it just use the room name and it grabs the data from here?
Gotcha. And then when the 2 links, that's like to get people there. Wait, those are names.
Yeah. And then, yep, here he has it. There we go. Yep.
Okay, let me just
Perfect.
watch them kind of do that.
So what is the purpose of that tool?
I believe it just ensures their picks ahead of time so that if there's any there's no need for swapping in game. If a freeze happens, it won't affect anything. Just so they don't have to restart the whole lobby multiple times.
Gotcha. At the same time, if they do have to restart, they can't make changes now that they know.
Yep. And if
Okay.
you're trading and the other person doesn't have that champion kind of thing, it doesn't matter because it's already been picked predetermined.
Yep. So I guess for this, we don't even need to keep this client up. We just wait the 3 minutes and then it starts pulling the data here, right? For the bands.
It should. It's usually like a timer appears on top. It was a little wonky when they used it.
Okay. I'll see.
The Pockets. I'm surprised you weren't playing in the tournament.
I played for 1 round. I think one of the teams needed a sub, so we thankfully they had a buy, so we did a skirmish round while the stream was going. And I believe it was Panda. Yeah, I think it was Enraged Panda.
Yep.
Was able to come back, so Panda got the spot back.
Pockets is a man that puts my support game to shame.
Nah.
I got some living up to do.
I was screaming. I was listening to you on the side. You sound really good.
Thank you.
Sound really good. Very clean.
Yeah, I've got a full setup that I work with. The hardest thing is getting the footage of the matches really, because doing multiple matches at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That's really the challenge here.
Don't worry. Hopefully I'll help with the camera control. I should make it a little. Hopefully I can make it a little easy for you.
My only regret really is just losing the audio, because for some reason Levi is the only audio that's coming through.
Huh. Yeah, my audio should be fine. I'll have to listen to it on the stream. I'm just doing a screen capture so you can see the website.
we'll get it worked out, and and the more we do this, that means if we do this again in the future, we'll already have an idea what some of the problems are.
Yep. Let's see. Same link. Yep, same link. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Okay, good. So I'm curious because it shows.
Now, do we know who's on each team already?
Yep, that we do. Oh, there's
You want to give us the rundown?
Let's see. I gotta remember who's on the teams. who's blue team?
I ask all the hard questions. Darius banned right off the bat. Nasus banned. We've seen a lot of Nasus play tonight. I do not regret seeing that ban now. I'm sure there are plenty of people that are done with that. Ooh, Zed ban. Did we see? I don't think we've seen it. We saw one Zed tonight.
Yep, I believe Plays Were Made is a big Zed player, so they definitely don't want him to get that. Nocturnes for loaded. Yep. A lot of AD here. I'll be surprised if I don't see a Morgana ban. Kha'Zix.
Oh, get your overlay duck.
The Swain. Okay, so they're leaving the Morgana open. And there it is. Boom.
We're going to go ahead and move on over so y'all can see what all we're talking about. We've got the band started, some picks going on. Now, we are going to be a little bit behind this because this is an external source. And then, of course, we have to wait for the 3-minute delay before we can actually get into the game. But we can have an idea. And we're going to, guys, we're going to try to make some predictions, right? Let's have some fun with this, see if we can guess what's going to happen in this game.
Well, we already see Morgana on the board, which is definitely loaded jungle pick. And facing Biz, one of Biz's main issues is Morgana jungle. He hates it with a passion, so I'm very surprised he kind of let that through.
Honestly, I'm surprised there's not been a Morgana ban. We've seen a lot of Morgana tonight as well, and she is a strong champion, and I'm surprised we don't see her banned more.
Oh, she was banned first game by Team 1. That was the only time I saw a ban on her.
I feel like every other game after that, haven't we seen her? She's been what, or was it just the one game and it just went on for a while? I feel like it was 2 games.
I believe that was the game with Team 5. Yeah, Jewel on Morgana. But that was the only other one.
Don't mind me, everybody. The memory of a goldfish. It's fine.
Well, so we have already got 2 people on their very strong picks. Loaded on Morgana, Cookie on Jinx.
Got a lot of crowd control coming out from the red team already, right out the gate with Ivern and Leona.
Now let's see, this is probably gonna be a support pick here. Guessing a Thresh. That's my guess. Unless he does a Poppy. He does like going Poppy into Leona.
You got 10 seconds to see what he picks.
Gwen, so they picked their top lane. I'm gonna guess that's Sharky on Gwen there. If they grab their top laner as well.
Right now, blue team's looking a little on the squishy side. They're going to need some durability in those last 2 picks, otherwise they could get picked out real easy. And red team is looking beefy. I think the Leona into the Gwen's not too bad, because while Gwen does shred tanks, it's mostly the health that she does. Leona and Pantheon both don't prioritize health. They definitely build it, but they're not health-heavy tanks. And you go to an Orianna ban. Maybe.
Probably went through just a little visual bug.
Oh yes, I see the indicator saying it's blue team's turn to pick. We'll get this sorted out. Teams are really thinking about this. You can tell. A lot of debate going on. I'd love to be be a fly on the wall in those chat rooms sometimes. Just be like, I wonder what kind of arguments they're having about who they're going to ban. And
we don't see the ban again. It's a little glitched out. That's interesting.
Yeah. Do we want to see if we can refresh the page? Maybe if that'll work, or would that break it?
we got going on here, Pockets?
Looks like there's some side conversations. I think there was a misban or a mispick. It was something I saw something mentioned about Ivern. So it looks like that they're going to redo. So we're checking the link in a second.
Another one.
So how did the error occur?
Looks like, not gonna say it was user error, but I'm gonna say there was maybe some miscommunication in a pick. So I think we're gonna
Got
get
an
the
insider
new
here to
link.
give us information.
No, I am definitely not going to.
No, I meant who just joined the call, but never mind, it wasn't.
So am I correct in assuming that Ivern was supposed to be a ban instead of a pick? Is that what I understand? Oh, Pockets has gone mute.
Sure.
Yep, I'm here. Alright, so let's see. Once we get the new link. Alright, so we're gonna close these because it looks like these two are dead. Alright, so we're probably gonna wait for the next link. Once we get the new link, then we'll get the new band set up.
I'll admit, Levi, at first I wasn't sure about the music, but I'm glad we got it now. It's great for the menus.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Nice and ominous.
Yeah, I've got a whole little playlist that I'll do on some of my streams, just depending. I need to keep working on it. I need to add more to it, but you know, I just reset it every now and then. I have it set so it's supposed to be built in my OBS, but I forgot to turn that on, and because it's been a while, I got to log back into it and was pulling it up on the stream, and I was like, nah, I don't want to really throw my login information out there, so we're just gonna keep it in the browser for now. We'll deal with it later.
Sir.
All right, now they say it was an error, but I better see some quick bans here, people. We already know, like, your first half, so you better slap them down.
Oh, here we go. Now we got names on the teams. That's good.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Renaming them after MVPs here, Loaded and Biz.
Oh, those are team captains. They did form the teams. Loaded definitely went out, recruited everybody, and Biz the same.
Oh, okay.
A lot of subs, though.
Biz's Beehive.
Yep, Biz's team had quite a few subs. Loaded's is the original team.
From the fact that it would definitely be copyright strike. I would love to play like Pentakill and like, you know, champion theme music and stuff, right? It would be so perfect. But yeah, no, that's a copy strike waiting to happen. Everybody, we'll be right back to that in a second. We're waiting on everything to finish loading here. Take this opportunity.
There we go. Looks like it's kicking up.
Cool. First band for Loaded's team.
Oh, I see. We've had some people have to tap out. We've got some tired individuals out there, which I can totally relate to. It is definitely a bit tiring here. I'm getting message and let's see. Just go ahead here. That's adorable. So I have to laugh. So my mom is a big gamer too, and it's really funny because she started joining me on some of the streams and stuff like that, and so she's been called Mama Duck now. And it's gotten so bad that like people will reach out to her for advice and stuff like that. So because it's become the main thing, I got her a shirt for Mother's Day that says "Best Duck Mom Ever."
Best Duck Mom. Love it.
Best part is, like, well before all this started with my moniker and whatnot, she collected rubber ducks, so she's got like them all over her house. The whole name thing came from a D&D game, and now I have a bunch of rubber ducks, and people keep giving me more, so I'm just amassing an army. It's great. Ooh, Lucian ban instead of Ivern. Okay, it's a big difference between the two there. Or not ban, pick. I'm an idiot. That's a pick. Lucian pick. Not a band, pick. Oh my lord, don't mind me, everybody. I'm apparently tired. Shoot. Okay. So, looks like we've got Morgana, Jinx, Gwen. Everything's the same. That's the only difference so far is that they've... ooh.
They swapped out some Mordekaiser.
They did.
I don't know who that was originally. Oh, it was Gwen. Yep.
Yeah, it was Gwen originally, so it's interesting.
Which I was a
to
little
see swap.
confused.
Which, I mean, since I'm not sure what the origin of the era was, it's hard to say, but, it's Levi's tournament, so. Is this the final? Levi, how many more games do we have? I don't think this is the final match.
This is the final match, actually. They did agree to do a single. They didn't want to do 3.
So this
the
is
winner-
the final winner takes all right here. Levi, I've mentioned it, but you haven't actually said out loud. What are the prizes for the tournament?
The prizes, the original prize was a random skin for all winners on the team. But Loaded did mention increasing that. I don't know if he's going through with that, but it may be up to a random skin of choice for each, or not a random skin, but a skin of choice for each person on the team.
Ooh, that sounds awesome. I mean, either way, those mystery boxes can give you some wonderful stuff if you're lucky. So it's still not a bad win because you can get a lot of stuff that's not available. For those that don't know, if there is a skin that you want and it's not currently available, you can always go. You can always risk a gambling addiction and go buy skin mystery boxes and see if you get lucky. So we've got Thresh, Oriana, Swain, Nocturne, and Nasus banned for the red team here. Victor, LeBlanc, Zed, Kha'Zix, and Darius for the blue team. Seeing a lot of mid. Red team's got a variety of picks here. 2 supports, a mid, a jungle, and a top. Blue team, on the other hand, looks to be really worried about that mid lane because they've gotten rid of Zed, LeBlanc, and Victor here. We've got a Kayn set. We got Kayn jungle with a set top, probably. Leona and Lucian in the bot lane for the red team. Probably Mordekaiser top, Morgana, Jinx in the bottom lane. Red team's kind of looking a bit AD heavy. We've got a Xayah.
Self-height.
Xayah probably in the mid, if I'm guessing right.
Whoa, actually, yeah, you were entirely right. That might be a mispick. I don't know why they would pick that.
This seems a little unusual here. When it's kind of both teams would be a bit AD heavy.
They did confirm, so it looks like the Xayah pick was accidental, so that will be a Nautilus pick once they're in the game. So that's a Nautilus.
And the Annie pick?
Nothing about the...
So maybe Annie mid, Nautilus top, perhaps?
Okay. So we have confirmed it is going to be instead of a Xayah, it's going to be a Nautilus, and instead of Annie, Annie's going to be Yasuo.
Okay. So Yasuo mid and Nautilus support, gotcha.
Oh, we have Morgana jungle. That's right. You did mention that. I forgot about the massive jungle bust they did recently. For those of you that aren't aware, she does what 300% damage to jungle monsters now.
Ooh, it might have got nerfed a little bit. Might be like 270.
I think
but
it's
it
about
is still up there.
about 200. I think 250%. It was too strong before it got released, but yeah, it's about 250%. But
so they nerfed it before it came out of PBE. Okay.
Yeah.
Which was necessary because that's ridiculous.
Yeah, the 3 main jungles that came in the jungle since 2 patches ago was Morgana, Darius, and Diana. I know Zed was the 4th one, but Zed hasn't really seen much in the jungle. What really made him good, better than probably most of the junglers, any jungler that can safely clear raptors with some type of AoE level 2 or level 1, level 2, level 3, tends to do very well in the jungle. So all 3 of them kind of fits that category, especially with Morgana's heal off her W. You can easily heal off the raptors, almost go full health and do a full clear. It's pretty quick.
That's why I'm honestly a bit surprised I don't see more like Sejuani jungle. I haven't seen a Sejuani in the jungle in a while, and her clear is pretty good.
It is. I think Sejuani, she struggles a little early for the sustain. So what a lot of junglers like to do, usually you're doing 1 or 2 jungle rounds. You're either doing a 4 camp clear, sometimes 5 to challenge Scuttle before it spawns around 315, or you do a full clear, and Sejuani doesn't really fit one of those 2 categories, so she can do well past that phase, but that's usually what a lot of junglers looks for. It's either a full clear, maybe challenge Scuttle late, or do an early gank and challenge Scuttle at level 3, and she doesn't fit those, unfortunately.
Let's see. See, I'll admit I don't jungle very often, so I'm not too familiar. I'm somewhat familiar, like with the camp clearing system. But that's about it. I know that 4 camps is usually what I do before I have to back or look for something else.
Yep, usually it's once they get level 4, that's usually 5 camp. That's when they try to fight for the scuttle, look for a gank. That's where most of the junglers kind of excel right now. Some of them can cheese even level 2, level 3, and probably get a gank pre 3 minutes before scuttle spawns. That's also a pretty strong start if you're able to get to an area that's not warded, so you may have to watch out for that if that happens here.
We've got a lot of mobility coming from the red team. Blue team, a lot more CC. Set and Leona will bring some CC to the red team, but Mordekaiser, Xayah, Annie, Morgana, that's just a lot of crowd control coming in blue team's favor there comparatively. I see it. There it is, the Yasuo.
Just the sheer ability to pull somebody out of the fight is going to definitely protect that Jinx.
For sure. Like, Mordekaiser can be absolutely devastating. Even if he falls off a little bit, he just has, like, honestly, the one game I've played on our server with the group, the Mordekaiser game was the only one that I didn't just get that I got some kills on. I play a lot of Mord too, so I mean, I was like, I'll take what I could get, but we still terribly lost that game. But let's see. So we've got a lot of mobility coming in from the red team, but if they're able to keep Jinx safe from the blue team, and I believe that's Cookie, right? Cookie on Jinx, and
Yes.
we've already seen some play for her. We've got Sharky on that Mordekaiser. His Nautilus game was oof. So I'm curious to see that Mord get nasty too. We've got From the Darkness on set. We saw a lot of good play from him as well. So we've got a lot going on here. I'm not familiar with Lucian and Leona though. Nor Yasuo.
I think so. The level 2, and it depends on how it can go 2 ways, because the level 2 looks pretty good on both of them. I think the only difference between the two is blue side with Jinx and Nautilus may have a little less damage when they try fight level 2 than Lucian would for level 2 bursts. If they're able to focus the right target, if they rush level 2, they can get maybe some early damage, maybe a good summoner. I think what's going to be important here is going to be depending on the summoners they take top, because we won't know until we get into the spectate. I'm curious to who's taking teleport here, because if tops a set usually for a coordinated team, it's going to most likely be better to take teleport, because you need a teleport to match Mordekaiser in case there's a teleport fight gank bot. But set does so well with Ignite, especially even the level 2 set with the Ignite is pretty scary. I think Set is arguably the best level 1 duelist. I think most of them take E now. It used to be Q, so you can get the auto reset, but I think E just guarantees an extra 2 hits. So I'm curious if he's going to try. If he does have Ignite, I'm curious if there's going to be some kind of fighting top early fight before we even see many team fights happen.
The Yasuo Akali match in the mid lane with neither of them running off of mana is going to be long. It's going to just be a matter of who manages to one up the other. I mean, Akali does have to rely on her stamina, but stamina is a resource that does not really take all that long to return if you just give it a chance to start kicking in. You're right about, I think, the bot lane. Lucian and Leona will early game have a little bit more advantage than the damage, especially with Leona's passive coming into play and Lucian's passive being able to bounce off that. It'll make for a really nasty burst early game if Leona manages to get that buff or debuff on both Jinx and Nautilus, and then Lucian gets his passive. It's gonna just pop both of those real quick.
Yeah, the unfortunate part, I didn't even think about the Yasuo. The Yasuo doesn't really have many things to block with this wind wall for these team fights. You're looking at Akali, Shuriken, Lucian autos, and that's it. It's really those 3 things. I don't think it blocks set W because it's not a skill shot. I'm like 90% sure it doesn't block set W, so you're only blocking 3 things on their entire team. So I guess it's an easy decision win to wind wall, but you're not gonna be blocking a lot of stuff with that Yasuo, so I'm curious how that's gonna go in team fights.
Well, and the other caveat to that is that Yasuo doesn't have much support for his knockup either. There's only Nautilus, and that's it. So Yasuo is going to have to make those plays happen himself for the most part.
Yep, and I think Nautilus Hook, since it's a displacement, he'll have to do it quickly. He should be able to alt chain off a Nautilus Hook, so you have Nautilus Hook and Nautilus alt. He can chain off that, but he has to respond quickly.
Yeah, it'll be a very short window that he'll have to take advantage of, versus something like Zyra or Malphite. Gosh, Malphite's someone I haven't thought. I only see Malphite in bot games.
Malphite is still good. I don't play top. I play jungle support, but I see a lot of Malphite tops, and I'm always happy playing with Malphite because even if he gets a little behind, he's a great tool to have in team fights.
His ult's terrifying, no matter what. Ooh, we got matching project skins in the bot lane. But Odyssey Kane, do we have skins all around? We do. Look at that. Project Jinx, a lot of project skins going on here. Nightbringer, Yasuo, that Coven, Morgana, absolutely loving. Here you can see everybody's mastery skills. We've got all level 7s, with the exception of Set. He's coming in at that level 6 mastery rank. That's going to be from the Darkness. Lord Mordekaiser. Mord's got some interesting skins. He really does. I have his Pentakill skin. I love rocking out with the amps. Astro Nautilus. Coven Morgana, absolutely lovely splash art, absolutely lovely skin. I'm always happy to see it. Blood Moon Akali. I don't think I've seen Odyssey Kane yet, so I'm kind of looking forward to looking at that. We've got Dark Harvest going on Morgana. Let's see what else we've got going on here. We've got lots of, oh my gosh, so many Conquerors going on here. We've got Mord, Yasuo, Set, and Kane all running Conquerors. We've got Kali running Electrocute. We've got Lucian running Press the Attack. We've got Jinx. Somebody help me out. What is that one called?
Which one?
Jinx's rune.
Ah, that one's Lethal Tempo there.
Oh, that's right, Lethal Tempo. And then we've got Aftershock on Nautilus and Leona, which is very appropriate as Aftershock, when they CC an enemy, essentially they get to explode for damage based off the resistances after the fact. Lethal Tempo is a really nice one. I actually do like a lot. It allows a character, they get an attack speed buff and can exceed the attack speed limit whenever they hit a champion. Conqueror, I actually don't think I've ever used. What does Conqueror do? Someone want to fill it in?
Yeah, so Conqueror will build up stacks. Got pockets.
Yep,
and these stacks will...
be controlling this.
Oh my god, look at those item purchases real quick. And what do the stacks do for the players?
Gotcha, so melee stacks will give you, melee or ability hits will give you 2 stacks, and each stack will increase your damage by a percentage of AD until you reach 12 stacks. I believe it's 12, up from 10. And at that point you're going to start doing the max amount of damage, and you're going to be healing from all the damage you deal.
Aha, I see. I'll admit, on Mord, I like running Dark Harvest a good bit, or Electrocute. There's a lot of burst in his abilities with that. But I've never tried Conquerors on him, but I haven't played Conquerors very much at all. So I'm going to have to give that a shot, because that actually sounds pretty... So is it only your autos, or does it work with your abilities too?
The abilities and the autos are both 2 stacks apiece. If you're ranged, it's only 1 stack.
Oh, so the autos proc it as well, and that changes everything. I mean, not the autos, the abilities proc it as well, so that changes everything. All right, we've got everybody posting up, taking their positions just to make sure that nobody's invading anybody's jungle. Looks like blue team is wondering about what's going on in the red side of top side of red jungle. Mordekaiser just hanging out by the turret, doing what he does. We've got some sad emotes. Somebody's having a bad time over there. Somebody's sad. Cookie and everyone going over there with the leash. Looks like we've got leash coming on blue left. So both teams, their junglers are starting bottom side. You know, I've got a question here for you, Levi and Pox. What do you think we're gonna see for Kane? Do you think we see red Kane, or do you think we're gonna see blue Kane?
Let's see. We're looking at some Yasuo. Looking at some pretty tanky things like Nautilus and Mord, and Morgana herself is not too squishy, so probably red Kane. I'm assuming he's going to pull enough souls to get that in time, and it is the stronger Kane. in this instance with the tanks.
I honestly have not seen Biz play Blue King.
Oh well,
I guess
there's also a very good justification then. I know of Kane. I've touched on him like once or twice when he was free, and I will admit, I cannot play the man. I just his kit does not vibe with me. I am unfortunately not in that skill set. Well, we've already got some pressure coming down in the bot lane. Nautilus getting that first hook off. Oh, those two aftershocks just going off on each other.
Yep,
Looks like a fairly even trade though going out. Cookie lost a little bit of extra health there.
Yep, and it's like we said, it looks like that level 2, the Leona looked like she tried jumping right away once they turned level 2. They didn't get the E, but even then they still got a little extra damage, so it looks like the level 2 was stronger on the red side.
Yeah, and that pressure is coming in. They're trying to get that turret pushed in. Looks like top lane already, really just a lot of pressure from the red team across the board. Set's already pushing in heavily on Mord. We've got Akali and Yasuo kind of testing each other. We got the early gank coming in right here from Loaded. What do we got here with the Morgana coming in? Ward's got that passive active. Set we may see becoming first blood here. Ooh, but that grit shield. And there it is. Morgana gets first blood for the match. All right. Mordekaiser's probably going to have to return with that. He's lost a lot of health in that fight, but it was a really good play from Morgana. A really good call coming in purely. Looks like Kayn and Morgana are going to be testing each other out on that scuttle. Does Kayn have the ability to just break the scuttle shield? Doesn't look like it. He's having to pick it off. For those of you that don't...
Technically, he doesn't have an ability or CC, but this newest patch, there's 3 major changes, or 2 major changes they did to Smite. One of them is it's a flat damage. So Smite has this item, which you can see it has a number, so it has 3 stacks on it. So while it has those stacks, it has 450 true damage when it smites. After they've used their Smite 5 times, so if you look at Morgana has 4, and you see that came out now 3 and 3, once they use up those 5 smites, that smite now gets upgraded from 450 true damage to 900 true damage. Also, the smite, if it's used on a scuttle, I don't know if you'll see it here, and they probably already used it. If you use a smite on a scuttle, it will automatically break the shield.
Okay. I knew about the 900 smite. I found that out. I was pleasantly surprised I was doing a jungle. I don't do it often, but I was jungling and I was like, ooh. I was like, this hopes to clear a little bit.
So the shield break is interesting because you're doing one of 2 things. You either smite early, you break the shield, to do it quicker, but then you risk the chance of the enemy jungler coming at the same time and smite stealing it, or you take the low kill, don't break the shield, and then secure it with the smite at the end. So you really gotta decide when you want to smite those scuttles now.
And for those of you that don't know, if you want to have a third option there and not have to use your smite to break the shield, you can crowd control the scuttle and that will break the shield. If you can stun it or root it or something of that sort. And then you can save your smite for the secure. And that's one thing. And I was just surprised that there was not really much said about that as far as the scuttle goes. Like, it was something you really had to see somebody do or get experience. Because when you actually look up the scuttle on like the wiki, I couldn't find anything about it specifying that was how you could instantly break the shield. So I just thought that was an interesting fun fact. And we just had somebody join us in the chat. Who do we have here?
Hello, this is Azuma.
You said that so fast.
Yeah, I was watching it on YouTube, but for some reason the stream stopped, so I just had to hop on Discord.
Stream stopped?
Check on that. Check on that.
It looks it might be my internet, I don't know.
Oh yeah, it says we're still live. I'm still rolling.
You are still good.
Yeah, it's probably my device.
Whew, don't scare me like that, okay? I was like, oh no!
Surprising Azamir didn't make it into the bracket this time.
Yeah, man, I was busy tonight.
Sir, one of our strong mid laners here.
Yeah, like the next one for sure.
Definitely, I say look out for maybe June.
June? Alright, bet.
Yeah, this was just the uncapped one, right?
I don't know, Edmund, we'll have to see.
I was
We
thinking
got red
you guys
team
could do
really
one.
pushing in these lanes here. They're trying to get that pressure on early, but blue team's got so first blood. Gold is even across the board. Morgana's got maybe a little bit of a lead on Kayn thanks to the extra first blood gold, but depending on how those clears are going for Kayn, he might have already caught up.
Yeah, and you saw Red was actually starting to spam ping that dragon. I don't know if they're going to try to do an early dragon. There is a pink ward that's in the pit, so they'll be able to see it if they start it. But Looks like they're not going to do that now. Yeah, it looks like they're not going to, because they don't want to risk it. They just want to go back to lane and farm.
Kane over here clearing the blue buff. You know, as far as Set pushing in with that early loss, I don't know if... Ooh, Yasuo getting in with the Kali, but that Ignite and the Kali just really coming in with the maneuverability there, shutting him down, especially as we talked about before the game started, not really having much that he can use the windshield on. Morgana here trying to punish for the clearing of that pink world, and Kane certainly felt some pain. Looks like she's going to rotate down to her Krugs. Looks like top lane has reverse in on Set. Mordekaiser getting that poke in where he can get it. God, that is such a cool looking skin.
It is.
Any of you ever play like Overlord that came out on like Xbox? I think of that every time I play Mord.
I think I've heard of it, but I have not played it.
Oh, look it up sometime when you have the chance. You literally play like the bad guys and control an army of minions. It's so much fun. Looks like Red Team is trying to double check to make sure there's no wards over that dragon pit. So I think they might still be thinking about it. Kane's on his rotations right now. We've got Yasuo and Morgana. It looks like maybe coming in on Kane there over his Raptors. Set is up there fighting with Mordekaiser still. Looks like Mordekaiser's backing off. Kane's clearing his red buff. Mordekaiser's going to recall. Bot lane's pushed in once again down to that turret. They're really applying the pressure there. Slowly whittling away at that first plate. Can we get a look at the red side plate? See how they're doing. If it's been back and forth or if it's just been steady pressure on blue.
No.
Oh, red's untouched. So they are really trying to get that plate gold, which is, I love the mechanic that I think they added to the game. I think it needed to happen. Ooh, we got a teleport coming in from more in the top lane, coming in from behind on bottom. That has got to be a kill. Oh, Mord misses the E. If he can land that single hit Q, there it is. Leona trying to make something happen with a pickup on that heal. We saw Ignite go down, heal go down, Jinx gets out. Cookie is alive by the skin of her teeth. Mordekaiser picks up a kill, and that is a kill for Cookie as well, and that therefore puts a 500 gold advantage, or I'm sorry, 700 gold advantage on the board for, man, it's changing so fast. 700 still, yeah, okay. Advantage on the board for blue team now, 3-1 on the kill scores. So let's see what's going on here. We've got Kane taking that early Rift Herald. A really good counter for the gank bottom, I think, with the objective secured. They'll be able to put a lot of pressure on the lane and punish for anyone leaving that section. So Kane's
I'm a little surprised that they didn't try to rotate at least to the Rift, because I think I saw a question mark ping that was towards the Rift, so they knew there had to be someone on it. I think the Morgana did decide to just opt out for the slow jungle clear, but maybe they didn't have priority. I did see that it was maybe, it could have been 2v3 if they wanted to rotate to help the Kane, so maybe that's why they decided not to challenge the Scott or the Rift.
You see this? I think Kane's looking to make a play on this dragon. They're clearing the wards. Kane started it. There we go. We're looking at a 10-minute drag. Not too early, but at the same time, still going to get that pressure going. We've got the Earth Dragon, which is going to give everybody on the team some bonus resistances. But we've got Jinx, Nihilus, and Morgana responding accordingly. Lucian, unfortunately, looks like he's been kind of zoned out of the fight. He doesn't really have a good way to join. We've got a Kali coming in from top. Yasuo kind of hanging back, looking to support here. And Yasuo is going to maybe... Oh, I was going to say, don't let the dragon reset. You got to either get off it or finish it off. There we go. Kane has secured the dragon. Looks like blue team doesn't want to engage anymore and try to pick everybody off. And they're going to just kind of reset back to their respective lanes. Kane's going to go ahead and clear that scuttle. And is Akali maybe going to make a play on Yasuo? I see on the minimap that Yasuo immediately backed off. He wants nothing to do with her, I think, after that first fight.
Yeah, while that was all happening, we didn't even get to see it on the camera because they were trying to take the dragon. Looks like Mordekaiser was able to kill the Set, so it looks like the 1v1, he probably ulted them too, so let's see. Yeah, it looks like he... Nope, his ult's just about to come on cooldown, so killed the Set without the ult, so...
Yeah, I feel like the Mordekaiser into his Set matchup's a lot like Garen. He's just got the true, or the percent health damage on his passive, and just he does not win. Set does not win into Mordekaiser.
And he's got
It's
that
really
Bramble
hard
next to
for
it.
Set.
And
can just shove
Mordekaiser
him
not
under
relying
turret.
on any type of resource for his abilities can really just keep the pain train going. Once he gets that W, he's able to just heal pretty much as he wants as long as he keeps consistently putting out damage. Yasuo, I think, doing a really good job here maintaining his farm under the turret. If we take a look at the CS, he's actually managed to maintain a small lead over Akali, who's was recalling. Looks like she changed her mind. Not a massive lead, but still nonetheless it's there. Akali's kill definitely offsets the CS change though. Yeah, Yasuo trailing behind it by about 300 gold it looks like. Top lane, oh man, massive gold difference in the top lane. Almost a 1,000 count difference. About 800 gold it looks like Mordekaiser has over Set, despite Set having the superior CS, and that's going to be from those 2 kills that he got. As far as early items, looks like Mordekaiser's already looking to just shut Set down. He's got plated boots and the Thornmail, which is going to be a lot of armor playing against Set's favor. And really against the red team, armor is a great way to go because, I mean, you've got... Well, Kayn is mixed damage, if I recall. Is that right?
No, he's all physical.
Oh, it's all physical? So yeah, that's going to be Set, Kayn, and Lucian all having to get through that armor. Akali's magic damage, and technically Leona's magic damage, but it's not a lot of damage that she puts out, so... Most of her damage is going to come from that Cinder Gem, and whether she goes with probably a Sunfire or a Frostfire or a Chem Tank. Personally, my favorite to go is I do like the Sunfire on her. It's wonderful. I love the changes they did with it. I think it was a really good decision. Got Akali kind of debating something here. I can't tell.
She's thinking. The Kane's coming down too. They're thinking about doing something, but I don't know if they went out. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to back up. They're not sure if it's warded or not. They definitely, if Akali went, the blue ward would have called him. They probably just would have backed up and got nothing.
Right, and Akali is sitting on 1,900 gold about to go spend. Top lane, once again, we've got another gank going on up there, and Set is just not having a good game.
Actually, we didn't even think about that. The Mordekaiser, he actually got the pool. Oh, we didn't even see the kill pot. Looks like I forgot the Mordekaiser counts as a CC as well to chain for the Yasuo. So the Yasuo actually got help with the kill top.
Oh, the E, that's right. I forgot that the E does trigger that, doesn't it? Do we want to rewind a bit? I kind of want to see that kill that happened to the bot lane. Leona finished off Cookie, it looked like.
Yeah, we can do that. It's like we'll back up a little bit.
Yeah,
we'll give it maybe another 15.
We can catch
like,
back
right.
up in a second. Let's get the juicy bits. Oh man, it was not going good for Cookie there. All right, here we go. Let's see how, and it happened quick. All right, let's see what's going on. Leona has got to have started this fight. Oh, there it is. That level 6 or that 7 ult came in. Cookie just melted by Lucy and Leona. I mean, oh my gosh, Kayn didn't even get an assist on Cookie's death there. And they managed to finish off Nautilus as well and get out relatively unscathed. So really good, quick play done by the bottom lane there on red team's side. Brought a lot more balance and 2 more kills to the red team, bringing it to a 5 kill to 4 kill ratio that we've got here. Mordekaiser looking to ambush Set, it looks like. Poor Set is probably a little nervous. Morgana coming up as well, and Set is recalling, and it does not look like blue team has a ward in that bush. Morgana recalling really side by side. It's a shame they don't realize that they're right there next to each other, but probably lucky for Set because he would have gotten the short end of that stick. Kayn recalling as well. Let's see what we've got going on here. Nautilus roaming, putting out some vision. Cookie trying to stay. Looks like relatively close to Nautilus. We've got Lucian coming to push down bot. Dragon has just spawned. Looks like we've got the water dragon coming up here. Looks like Kayn is making a beeline right for it. Akali's pushing out the minions from her turret. And everybody except for Mordekaiser on the blue team. It looks like he's coming over as well. Our post up ready to counter this dragon. Kayn doing wolves right now, which is a bit... hopefully he can clear it quickly because they're pressured for a fight. Yeah, see Kayn's trying to come down, but that wolf is... There we go. Wolf did not want to go down. Was deliberately going to just chase him down. Alright, let's see what we've got here. So, we've got all the blue team here. Set going to take the advantage, push that up. Kayn making a really good decision here, going ahead and taking the scuttle. So that's one ward you just can't get rid of. So we've got another pink ward put down. Leona's going to try to clear the wards within the pit. Jinx pulls out the rockets, has vision on that ward. Another ward is placed down, and looks like in the process has aggroed the dragon, which they need to drop that aggro before getting this fight. Otherwise, Leona's going to consistently take that damage, but they've already started it. Let's see how it goes. TP coming in from Set. Fight's well underway. That's Morgana gone. Lucian getting out. Leona looking to re-engage. Lucian doing a really good job on staying the outer side, and Leona just making sure that nobody's getting to move. And that is the entire blue team down. That is an ace right there. And also, I have no idea why, but I still have no audio. It just likes you.
Me.
Wait, so can you hear the game sound, or you can?
No, there's no game sound.
No. That's weird. What? That sucks.
Yeah, it only gave me a game sound for Levi's this whole time. So there's got to be some some trick to it.
I think give me like a 15-second. I think I can figure out why. Hold on. We just do that. I'll let it go in autopilot.
Shut down on Leona coming from Cookie there. Trying to push out that mid lane again. Clearing. Jinx just clears with those rockets. Akali looking to back. Nautilus sticking his head out. Might get a cheeky pull on Akali here, which if they do, nope, misses. All right, Akali gets out, manages to survive. Kayn was doing the Rift Herald, but decided there was too much pressure, backed off. Rift Herald is now resetting, and Nautilus and Morgana looks like they're looking to team up on it, while Jinx is pushing out the mid lane. So let's see how this goes. Mid lane turret for blue team is pretty much a done deal. It just needs a sneeze on it, and it's gone. Set engaging on Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser looks like he's having to join this fight. Kayn comes in, though, and that's going to be the end of Mordekaiser right there. Really good coordination from Kayn and Set there in the top lane. Really good ambush, but in the process, they are going to lose the Rift Herald to the blue team. So they are gaining a kill, but they will be down an objective, and that Rift Herald will almost guarantee kill any turret that's going to go on. In fact, actually, bottom, top, and maybe mid turret would all go down from the I think mid turret's probably a little bit too beefy, but bottom and top will go down if that Rift Herald is deposited there, so they're gonna have to look out for that play. It will be coming from somewhere soon. So we've got Set here on the recall. Kayn has recalled, regained, and refreshed. Akali in their jungle. I believe she is taking out their red buff, or attempting to, but there is a Nautilus and Morgana close by who are going to try to not let that happen. Yep, Nautilus has got vision. Morgana's trying to come and stop it, but Akali does manage to get it with some help from Leona, keeping that pressure off of her. Lucian looks like he's coming to follow up, but at this point, the parties have disengaged, and we are just looking at them resume their perspective. Leona's actually sticking up mid. They have taken the bottom turret for the blue team, has lost it. So red team is now up by 2 turrets because they've taken mid turret and bottom turret, while all of red team's turrets are still standing, leaving blue team a bit behind, and a roughly 3k advantage in red team's favor. Kills are 6-10. Morgana's clearing her jungle buffs, really needed because she does use up a good bit of mana when she spams her abilities, and that buff will help her stay out longer, gather some gold, and perhaps make some plays. Set and Kayn engaging on Morgana here, caught out of position. That spell shield, though, coming in clutch, preventing her from getting crowd controlled and caught in a bad way. Looks like red team is preparing to make a play. No way they're making a play on Baron. No, looks like they were just getting vision and making sure they secured the scout.
And Crack Gamer comes in with the big plays. Just supported people. Up, he's getting knocked up. CC coming. And that's a double kill for Crack Gameplay. What's going on,
what a
guys?
Play, dude.
What a great play.
Yasuo is a nasty champion, and if you give him the opportunity, he will mess your day up.
And don't let Yasuo get going. He'll really make this game hard for the red team.
So far, red team's got 2 dragons. They've got the Earth Dragon and the Water Dragon. Looks like the Fire Dragon, the Inferno Drake, is coming up next. And so blue team's going to really need to make a play for this, because if they get that dragon, they're only one more away from that Dragon Soul. And that Inferno Dragon Soul, if they get that, is nasty. Red team here clearing out blue side's camps already. Mordekaiser really all by himself out here, staying under that turret, trying to save it as best he can. He's managed to equalize the waves again and reset him. Kayn caught out of position. Ooh, this might go bad. Lucian coming in and follow up. A lot of CC on Kayn.
Here comes
Mordekaiser. Knocks up Mord. And nope, that's good. Ults into Mord. Mord taking him as far behind enemy lines as he can, dashes away, and is rooted again by Morgana. And there it finally goes. But props to Kayn.
It took their whole team.
It did. Props to Kayn for managing to survive as much as he did, because that is a monstrous amount of CC coming out of blue team. Looks like red team realizing, blue team trying to push a fight with the 5v4 advantage. Doesn't look like red team is trying to bite, but they are going to go ahead, and start setting up for the dragon, which is up in 20 seconds.
It's going to be a big dragon fight, guys. Blue team really needs this
dragon because they're already 2 behind. Red team looks like
like-
they're willing to give up the dragon in return, but they are pinging the heck out of Baron. Looks like they're wanting to try to trade their blue team's first dragon for a Baron, which would be a wonderful trade if they're able to pull it off, and they are already starting on it. Kane has just respawned on his way. Mordekaiser, though, might be sticking his head in the neck of the woods. In fact, you can see him pinging on the minimap that he is aware that there's some funny business going on over here. So, blue team has taken the Infernal Drake and is already booking it over to the Baron. And without Kane already there, this might be a tough secure. Leona putting out the crowd control, though, starting the fight. Baron has been secured by Lucian.
It's gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough.
Mordekaiser about to go down. There he
One
goes.
down on
Ollie
blue.
takes
One
him
down
out.
on blue.
Heal
There's a
going
flash
out,
on red.
saving Leona Lucian. We've got Kane going on to Set
Lucian
right
ult.
there.
Lucian ult. Oh,
The biz knockup, dude.
oh my god, that knockup.
Oh my god.
And Cookie's on
Run,
the run.
Cookie, run!
Biz
Oh my
knocked-
god,
there goes
Biz-
Morgana.
Biz is taking over. Biz is taking over.
Yeah, that was nuts.
And that's
Biz is
it.
starting
We've
to
got
take over.
all but Cookie down on the blue team. We've only got Lucian and Set down for the red team. It's gonna be a big advantage getting the Baron buff at this point in the game. And
Cookie's got to clear.
yeah, she does. My God, look at that. Looks like most of red team recalled to heal and recoup from the fight, and they are already moving out to the different lanes. Kali looking to push out that bot lane, which does have a pretty sizable minion wave working its way down. Kane kind of in the vicinity. Looks like he might be getting ready to clear his blue buff soon. Ooh.
Guys, I really feel like I'm watching C9 versus TSM right now. Come on now, this is a great game.
Yeah, this is a really good game.
All right, we've got a Kali. I think Kali has gotten eyes on Cookie and is wanting to see if something can happen, but she's going to just keep pushing out the minion waves. Leona getting that Baron buff and applying it there in mid lane. Lucian right behind her. Fortunately, Lucian did miss out on the Baron buff, but with Leona having it there and supporting him, they're going to be able to put a lot of pressure here. Unfortunately for them, Yasuo does have pretty good clear, and Nautilus is a CC threat right there. If he's allowed to lock on to Lucian, Yasuo is going to be follow up with that, and there's not much that anybody can do about that. That's going to be the end of Delusion there. So we got From the Darkness up here, pushing that top lane again into Mordekaiser. Looks like he's just started a fight there, actually. I see them tangoing up there. Mordekaiser almost dead from that. Fight very heavily in Darkness's favor. He won that trade entirely. And I think at this point, we've got Darkness. Mordekaiser, Sharky really had the advantage in the early game, but Darkness has pulled out. And even though he hasn't gotten any kills yet, he's managed to keep up with the CS, and he's provided a lot of assists, which has allowed him to kind of catch up. And he's just playing a really good game up there. And here we go, Mordekaiser and Set going at it. Ooh, there's the Set ult. We got a little bit of lag here, everybody. Just bear with us. It appears that the Set ult was too good and it froze the game. There we go. All right.
There you go. That was
Set
actually
coming
pretty
in.
good.
Almost dead, though. The fight was a little bit closer than expected. Leona Lucian right there. Oh.
No.
Blue.
Ooh, that's
Catching
gonna
him
be
out.
rough.
Yeah, this is important to play disciplined. Loaded can't cruise for blue there. Otherwise, it goes really poorly.
So with Morgana down, they've got a lot of CC missing on the enemy team. They're going to push this
Now
out.
they're going to pressure.
Lucian and Leona are applying
Pressure
that
both
pressure. and
lanes.
That Baron buff is just going to be killer.
God. That's not much Cookie can do here. Not much Lightning can do. They just got to back and take it. Take it in the front.
Crack
would
watched them
prefer
take
if
that
they-
turret, but he knows there's not anything they can do about that right now. Do we know how much time they have left on their Baron buff? In
It's
fact,
gone.
looks
It's
like it
gone.
just expired.
That's a good
Fantastic.
call by Red side. Red is playing really well.
Yeah, they're
Wonderful
playing
play.
extremely disciplined right now.
The one thing I always hate to see in matches like this is when people get the Baron buff and they don't use it. So it's really great to see such a great dual lane push too. Rather than just everybody going mid, they split up to two lanes. And they've managed to secure objectives in both lanes, and that is a massive lead. They took Mord's top turret and put some pressure on the inhibitor turret, and they took the bot turret and are up to the inhibitor turret on there as well.
That old yo-yo effect. Back in action.
Looks like red team is recalling. They've got Infernal Dragon up in less than a minute. They've got to prep for that. Otherwise, blue team will be catching up. Starting to really develop a goal difference here. We've got 42,000 coming in on blue team with 49,000 on the red team.
Blue's gonna fight for this Drake for sure.
Oh, they definitely
looks
have
like
to. There's
Lucian
no way.
did have about
I
2,000
don't
goals,
think
so it looks
Blue
like he
needs to
got.
fight.
You don't think so?
Blue doesn't need to fight here. No. They Red has.
They give dragon.
They give third dragon here. Like red, if blue side can get to a
Unless
point,
they get a pick. Unless they get a pick. Oh
Ooh.
shoot.
Hourglass.
Akali with that mobility getting out. He gets a kill on Morgana and dashes away, but that Nautilus ult, there's no getting away
the
from.
ult almost got him.
But she survives. The rest of the team is here to follow up. Kane going in on Nautilus. We've got Set over there bashed on Mordekaiser, but Mordekaiser's actually going to win that fight. Sharky outplaying here.
Oh my god,
getting it going on.
dude.
Oh my
Double
god.
kill for Yasuo.
Oh my god.
Kane's
Blue
still
team
trying
comes
to
out
make
on this. They
something happen.
definitely go Drake now.
Cracked
They
game.
definitely go Drake now. They
Biz
definitely.
trying to make the work happen, but not having much luck here. A lot of crowd control still available.
What is he?
Trying to
Oh
get,
my
there we
God,
go.
what?
Gets the
Oh
turn
no, he
around,
doesn't.
gets
No,
the
he
kill
doesn't.
on Cookie.
1v3. No, he doesn't.
Gets the kill on
1v3.
Mordekaiser.
No, he doesn't. 1v3. Shut up, Biz. Shut up, Biz. Stop it, Biz.
My
We don't
apologies.
like.
I thought the kill was on
Stop
Cookie,
Biz.
but it was on
Stop
Nautilus.
it,
There's the
Biz.
kill on Cookie.
Oh my god.
It's so hard for the dragon, or instead of going.
That insane. He went back in. That was so great.
Was insane.
And then, just as a final middle finger, steals the Raptors.
Oh, they're waiting for Loaded Agreed. They're waiting for Loaded Agreed.
Oh no! Oh, Loda's like, I'm.
Oh, he's dead. Oh my god.
Oh, that was Akali. My god.
Oh
she locked
my
on right while she was
God.
airborne and just followed her all the way home. Biz has got a
Oh
free
my
dragon
God.
here. This will be the third dragon for the red team with
What a swing, boys. What a swing.
well, I guess you could say like was it a true ace? I think Morgana came up right before Cookie died, so not a complete ace, but might as well have been.
No,
It was a
Yasuo.
soft ace.
That Yasuo was enough to get the 2 kills and get him into chasing position. I don't know why they didn't just go for Drake. You're not ahead. They're down like 5k gold. Just go for the.
And now red team going in for another Baron, and there's not going to be anything blue team can do about this with Morgana still down. She's got another 6 seconds where she's at.
Jinx is gonna try and steal this with ult.
Can Cookie make the
Oh,
play
she's
here?
too late. She's too late.
Oh, there he goes. There we see the blue trinket in play, but it was just a little too late. So now we've got Baron buff on the red team, and we're going to see if they're going to make another great push. Mordekaiser trying to keep out the top lane, pushing very heavily against them right now. He's got to reset that. Kane going out, farming some gold. Red team is recalled and is moving out, back in action. By the way, hi Skywalker. How's it going? I haven't had a chance to say hello yet.
Duckwalker. That's my announcer name. This is the Duckwalker, the mighty Duckwalker.
you missed. I was laughing. I was telling them. I was like,
I heard. I was watching your stream. It was excellent. I love every second of your stream, man. If we can get this on every single tournament, we are gonna have a ball. I think there's some really fun people who love listening to it, me included. Like, I was listening to it on the whole way back home, so it's a fun time, man.
Well, cool. It was worth me setting up there because I was like, man, I want to go to bed, and I was like, oh, but I promised I was gonna do this, and I'm having a good time with it. I got my soda and my water, and we're rocking and rolling.
Oh man,
some snacks.
You're killing it, man. There's a lot of people watching, I think.
I don't think Levi know what to do. I was asking questions like, hey man, you want some music? I'm like, what platform do you want it streamed on? And he was like, you do you, man.
Yeah, it's all happening at once, man, and it'll get bigger and better and badder.
My God, we've got
the
a fight going down
competition
in the
will
mid lane.
only get better and better. I mean, this is a fun one for sure.
I'm enjoying this.
Biz,
I mean, you know,
Biz
I had
Lightyear
a-
over here carrying this game, doing a really good job. Collie is quite nasty too.
I admitted earlier I cannot play Kane to save my life, and watching these Kane plays, I mean, he's a great champion. I do not have a handle on that man.
Mm-hmm.
Mans, what did you have? I'm sorry, I cut you off there. What did you have to
you're
say,
good.
Mans?
You're good, but just keep this in mind. Like Akali, this guy every game has played insanely. He played Orion and was solo killing everybody throughout the game. Now he's on a cut. Like it's really easy to win the game and look good in any other role when your mid lane is insane, like just winning.
Darkness has been very patient. At least seem okay now. He's been staying on
he-
that, but I think for
he-
like a solid minute.
He like broke out the T set, and made himself
patient, young
comfortable there.
grasshopper. Plays.
Oh, plays making plays right down here.
Making the. Oh no, he doesn't. Yes, he does.
Oh no, Morgana.
Oh no, I think Plays got it.
Ooh,
yeah,
there it
he's got
is.
Oh.
Minions!
I told you.
Oh no! Oh, there comes the little bullets! I don't know if you heard, but like I said earlier in the stream, everybody, respect the minions. Never disrespect the minions, because they will be the death of you. All right.
I think that was my favorite death I've watched all game. Definitely.
We've got a fight going on in red team, kind of right there next to the blue turret, and I don't know if they really want this fight, but they're trying. Mord's really shredding it, though. Kane's getting that ult off, though. If Mord can't W, there he is. Set finishes him off.
This
Red
has just
team
got so
pushing
much
in the
life
bot lane.
steal.
That's one Nexus turret down. Lucian working on the other. He's just shredding
Oh,
it.
no.
Going in with that combo. Lucian Leona is just a lot of burst damage. There we go. Both
That was
Nexus
a great
turrets are
game.
down, and that's going to be game right here, ladies and gentlemen.
What a game. What a game, man. What a game.
I wish
It
they
has
played
been
best of 3.
That was awesome.
really intense.
Really intense game.
Where's the best of 3, dude? There's so much more gameplay to see.
I know. We gotta see more. This is TSM versus C9, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff. That was a lot of fun.
I say that, you know, before we wrap the stream up, we should get the team captains for each of those teams in here.
Yeah, just do a little like interview at the end of the game, you know, just
We have
talk
to
to them
pick
about the
MVP,
plays and
right?
stuff.
Yeah.
I think we have to pick MVP of this
Probably
whole
Biz.
tournament.
Y'all know
Just
the
from the
players
plays
better than
I
I do,
saw.
so I'm going to totally leave the MVP pick up to you guys.
I would give it to Plays only because Biz, I feel like, struggled a little bit in that Ivern game.
Oh, I didn't watch the Ivern game.
Yeah, Plays pretty much every game. I mean, yeah, Biz smurfed this game though. I'd say for this game, Biz was definitely the MVP with that play at Dragon. Dude.
Right. Yeah. That was the big play.
That was a huge turnaround for the entire game right there.
He had a couple plays that game where it was just like, nuts. He was the reason why they were coming back at some of those fights.
Man, what a game. Wow.
That was fun to watch.
That was fun to sportscast and to watch, and man, thank you so much, Undead Lumberduck. That's me. My God.
You're thanking yourself, man.
I just love my name so much. I need the people to know. The
I had
might
to
be
laugh
Duck
'cause,
Walker.
I knew when I first popped in and you got all excited. I was like, he has no idea. There's like a duck cult, and I've got to introduce him to this so he understands just how deep this pond is. And
Oh yeah, I understand now.
I even play in this D&D group, and they go out like they're making custom made duck D&D merchandise and getting me new rubber ducks, and it's gone way further than I ever expected it to go. At the last game, they made a duck Hydra mini for me to use in the D&D games, and just
Man,
the
that's
person
awesome.
didn't even know me. He just heard about this duck thing and was like, I gotta get in on this.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to some of these people. I'm gonna tell them congratulations and all that, and I will be back.
Yeah, like I said, try to bring back those captains or some of those people from the team. Get some people to talk about it.
Is Levi here or is somebody here? Because we can do a vote with 3 people for MVP, I think. Because I feel like you're in the idea that Biz is MVP, and I'm in the idea that Plays.
Oh, just because I watched that one game. But I'll be right back. I want to see them talk about the game. They're all talking about it.
Even in that
game.
plays like really well.
Game, yeah, even in that one game, I don't know if I would say Biz was MVP.
Okay, well, plays was definitely great. I mean, I'm not denying that. That was pretty damn good by him. That was.
Yeah, that was so unfortunate.
I was just talking about that 1v3. That
it
was
so
pretty
unfortunate that that was just cooldowns where like I thought my cooldown was before his cooldown because my Q is up in like half a second. So if I Q him there, he's just dead. But
yeah, it was.
Hey, overall, did you guys have fun?
Yeah, it was good.
Good shit. Good shit.
Like I was telling Scott or Edmund, it was like that first dragon fight. We were literally like, no, we'll just give it. We don't need a fight. And Sharky just was like, you know what? I'm going in.
That's how it is sometimes.
And that's when we got aced. And so like the game got hard from there, but.
I'm surprised you guys didn't take it after Sharky TP bot because Set didn't have TP at the moment after you guys killed the bot lane.
For which thing?
When Sharky TP bot,
yeah,
the Mountain Dragon was up and you guys didn't take it. You guys just backed.
No?
I was surprised. No, you guys didn't.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on with that play.
Yeah.
With that. The other thing, we could have easily won it, but there was miscommunication in that Baron fight. That first thing, like, taking the dragon and then moving over, like, we didn't need like 3 people doing dragon if we know they're on Baron, and then we had like 80 carry back too, so it was unfortunate because that fight was so close and we probably would have won that too.
Yeah, it was really fun to watch though. I even made popcorn.
It's unfortunate. We picked like almost most of these games besides the first one, we picked to scale rather than actually have prio, and we kind of got just punished this game for it.
Yeah, it was pretty close at the beginning, but that gap once it starts, sometimes it's just really hard to come back from.
True.
A whole headache going on from that.
Hey, what's up, Cookie?
Be proud of yourself.
Say what?
I said be proud of yourself. You played really well.
Yeah, you did.
For being in my off role, I played it.
Yeah. Did you see Cookie freezing waves?
Oh yeah. I actually did, and then you went for a jinx, like the rocket key or like not the ability, but just the auto, and it hit the minions, and I was like, no. You hit him with the auto, of course, but if
Right, but it's just like yeah, it messes up the wave.
No, that last game was like so much fun to watch, dude. It was like so crazy.
Dude, that was so.
Even though we were like
was
fucking it up,
tough.
we had a couple of fights where it could have
Dude,
like.
that was hard.
It was the same as the game before that, dude. It felt like you guys lost your footing, and then just didn't get it back.
The game before was okay. That last game, I feel like we got stomped. Like no shot.
It wasn't.
Biz was not
It
letting
just-
you
that's
get out of
just
that
what
fight,
it felt
Cookie.
like. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
It felt just not
It,
fun.
like I think the biggest thing, like even with like throws or whatever, like that one Baron fight like was so close. We had a pretty good shot. Well, like I was telling them, I think most of it was just miscommunication. Like we had a pretty good stuff going on, but
You had so many good fights, dude. It was just like, I don't know. It's just their team comp plus like how ahead they were at the end. It just made it easy.
I got to talk to Levi there. We're gonna have to see if we can do something about that game audio not being there.
Yeah, I was gonna do a quick test. So you sure? Because I tried to check my sound settings. I think it's playing through. Do you have something that's maybe muted on your side when you're streaming it? Does it mute it or?
No, because I checked and it's just a problem with Discord and in my other streams I've found this to be an issue too sometimes when I have these episodes that we call backseat gaming. Where some of the my friends watch me in real time live in Discord while I'm also streaming, and they make comments and we make jokes about what I'm doing while I'm playing and whatnot. And a lot of times they just don't get game audio, and there's just no game audio. It's just something on Discord, and we haven't been able to nail it down yet. But we're still messing around with it. And I'm hoping we'll figure out what it is. What are you doing here? What you doing here, Pockets?
Testing the audio, see what happens here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I mean, in here, I'll take a look real quick, see if I've got... It starts to be like mid, so I mean, I can turn you down, or turn you up a minute, but...
I'm just curious.
Bro, I still can't believe though, fucking Zoe and Vui's team almost
I've got a little bit from you now. It's very quiet though.
Beat who?
They almost beat Darkness and plays were made. Like literally, they were so close, bro.
You want to say
Raven,
pause
are
my
you
music?
here? I don't think Darkness is here, but yeah, it was like a 40-some minute game, and it was just like a banger.
Yeah, I've got it. It's very, very
That
quiet
whole
though.
thing was super fun. I really enjoyed that.
Wonder if because since maybe you have something that's superseding this sound, maybe there's a muffler or whatever it's called that probably muffles the background sound so it makes your sound louder.
Yo, Lumberduck.
What's up?
You busy, bro?
Not particularly.
You want to go and hop on League for me for a sec?
we gonna play?
Just to give you an idea, like
I don't know,
even
just
at the like Baron when we were fighting, the game was still like within like 2k gold, so like it was still a pretty close game.
That should be
Alright,
close.
give me one
Yeah,
second here,
it
we'll
just
pull
it
up.
just didn't feel good.
Keep in mind, you guys were playing so late. You just had to give up one inhib earlier, and it would you had to give up more, I think.
I'm curious what the cooldown was here. Yeah, I think literally it was like 0.2 seconds my queue was up for that biz thing.
Me and Skywalker were geeking out when you almost won that game though. At fucking that fight near Dragon, when Nightlink you hit the hook on fucking Kane and y'all almost killed him.
Yep. I told him you were freaking out.
Yep. So fun,
Which-
like 3 people and killed 2 of them and fucking.
Which fight was this?
It's one of the last fights of the game, but like, it was the one where Kane ended up killing you guys, I think.
Okay, well, here, hold on. Let me just.
And it was like, so many people were just dying, dude.
Was it this fight?
Aww.
So what the? Oh, that's why. Okay. That is so stupid. That works like that? We were trying to figure out why my hook didn't hit him. Like,
Oh, snap.
if he...
Oh, sorry.
So, Edmund, do you see this?
Yeah, yeah.
So we were trying to figure out, like, why my hook doesn't hit. So let me change my fog of war.
Oh, you didn't see his hourglass? Oh, you got board, sir.
Look, there is no
Oh.
hourglass.
Okay, yeah, he got in the fucking shroud before he hit hourglass.
Like, you think you'd still see something. So we're just like, what the fuck? I'm even Eing. Like, that is so dumb.
This is why I wanted to give him MVP, dude. It's like, he could have just flashed out there, but he, like, actually goes for that. Just like,
Yeah. So what was... Where's this play? I'm curious. But, like, that... I was wondering why the fuck I could... Like, that didn't land. Because
Bro.
there's no way that should have...
Cookie's so close to killing fucking Nicole here. I was crying. I was like, no.
Oh, way up there?
Yeah, with the ult. She
Yeah.
lived with, like, 1
I
HP.
was
So,
I
real
was
quick, I just
screaming
wanted to
at
run it
these
by
fights.
everybody. Are we doing are we gonna do an end stream interview, or are we gonna call it a night?
I think everyone is doing customs again.
Like, even here, like, the fights are still relatively close. This is...
Dragon.
This is so bad.
That's-
Yeah,
well,
we should
everybody,
just
thanks
done-
for
Oh,
tuning
look.
into the stream. We're gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. We hope you all have a wonderful night.
Like,
Thank you,
look at...
sirs.